Man, fuck Italy, dude. Pizza sucks. Coliseum's all small and shit. Ugh.
I could not believe they didn't let us. How are you going to kick somebody out of the Coliseum for fighting?
That's the whole point of it, right?
It's a Coliseum, dude. That's what it's all about.
Do you think it was more the fact that you guys already had open wounds?
Maybe.
Yeah. But like blood and sand, isn't that like a famous Spartacus thing?
Nobody died in the Coliseum.
Blood on the sand. Yeah.
I tell you what I'm missing, and I can tell Dan's missing it too, is that Italian coffee creamer, dude. That stuff. Powder. It had some zip to it.
Yeah. The dude overloaded on caffeine, and now he's fucking jet lagged.
Hey, you guys, over here.
The point is you sleep through the night.
Hey,
Where are we?
Stay awake.
over here. I'm waving at you.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
These
Yes.
are our bags. We've had them the whole time. We've
already been
already
searched.
gone through
no,
this.
no, it's me. Hold on 1 second.
Bones packed my bag.
What the fuck?
Don't tell them that.
But you did.
This is probably one of those undercover bird people that.
You guys don't recognize me?
We get this all the time.
Open your eyes a little bit.
Come on, guys, it's me. We're old friends. You don't remember that little stint down in Florida?
Wait a minute.
How do you know about that?
Guys, we go way back.
I think I'm starting to piece it together.
It's me, French.
Shit.
Stewart. French Stewart.
French Stewart, man.
Yeah, dude.
Third Rock, baby.
Yeah.
Didn't we get real
Space.
drunk last time or something?
Oh, it was bad.
Man, I don't remember. I just know we had a good time.
Oh, we had a great time.
What are you doing here?
What else does anybody do? I was doing some mask shopping,
Duty
had a
free
great
here in the
time.
airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe the prices, man.
Big Hollywood stud like you.
Well, you're probably flying back and forth all day from L.A. to New York to L.A. to New York.
I mean, all the money you saved not getting LASIK, I mean, I would imagine you can probably spend it on Hollywood, viable masks.
I think I need a coffee.
It's not just the price, though. The quality is so much better. And the money that you save, you can invest into the next one you buy. And it's kind of like a rolling deal.
Okay.
It is. I mean, it is crazy. There's not a ton of guys that got their foot in the door from staring directly
it's so
into
cool
the
to
sun.
run into you guys.
Yeah. It's also great. I mean, hey, put a pin in that, Perk. Isn't it weird that these Hollywood celebs, they can walk around an airport with a mask on?
Yeah, how come we can't?
It's a little unfair.
But we do it. We get
they'll
called
let you.
liberals.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I don't even know what that means.
Have you guys even tried yet?
To put on a mask?
Just like walking around here. I mean, they don't give a shit.
For you, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're French Stewart. I mean,
I would think
Hey,
you'd be in the lounge, man. The first class lounge, staying away from
Yeah.
everybody.
Do they give
I like to get
free
my
beers?
mask and then hit up like the Quiznos, just kind of, it's kind of my thing to just like sit among the people and like see them kind of eyeing me, but they don't know who I am. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, hold on a second again, French. Dan, were you thinking what I'm thinking? Asking about free beers in the first class lounge?
Yeah, but I don't want Quiznos. We were in Italy for
Nah, fuck Quiznos.
for
Although,
2 weeks.
I bet a Quiznos sandwich tastes just as good as that Italian shit.
I could throw
Yeah.
down I could throw down a meatball sub right now.
Okay.
No, Kron, we get the beers, then we get the quiz.
Yeah, let's.
Okay?
I think it's going to be easier to go to the Quiznos than we get into the first class lounge. I think we got to work French to get us into the first class lounge.
Maybe.
I heard you guys saying Quiznos. Italian Quiznos, totally different than American Quiznos.
Yeah.
Same thing, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but-
American food over there.
Yeah,
Doesn't
we
make
want a
any sense.
baseline. We want a baseline. We want to be able to compare. People travel and go in like these little mom and pop shop. You have no point of reference. I don't know if it's good or not. Judge me for going to the Pizza Hut. I know what a Pizza Hut tastes like. Now that I can say an Italian Pizza Hut sucks.
Anyway, French. You think we can, can you sign guests in to the exec club over there?
What are you talking about?
You're a celebrity, dude. Like, yeah.
No, we can't just let anybody in here. You know that.
Come on.
We're not anybody, man.
French,
Remember
we're just
Florida?
trying to...
I paid my
Dude, I took a
$5,000
body
entry
shot off
fee
of
just
you
like
in
everybody
Florida.
else.
I took a body shot off of you in Florida. Don't think I don't remember that, because I do.
I took one off you. I know.
Yeah, it's been
But this is different.
in the back of my mind
This
for
is
many,
Italy.
many months, okay?
Wait a minute.
That was
I thought we were
Florida.
in New
This
York.
is Italy.
I thought we were in
We
New
are in
York.
New York.
Are we still in
Shit.
fucking Italy?
God damn it, dude. I knew this would happen.
I woke up. Did you guys trick me?
No, we didn't B.A. Baracus you.
I can't tell where I am with all
I
these
don't
fucking
know.
Quiznos everywhere.
Hold on. I've had a lot of drinks at the lounge. Double check the signs.
Quiznos.
I can't read it.
Quiznos.
This duck mask made things very blurry, and I can barely
Hut.
see anymore. I think they
No.
put something in the mask.
Oh, there's a guy wearing Crocs. We're in America.
Okay, thank God.
We're in America.
Thank Christ.
Fuck.
Just for that,
French
French, you
there for a
owe us.
That would explain why the Quiznos is so good.
Could we just throw back 30 to 40 beers before we take off on this flight, dude?
Yeah, we got to get home.
Let's relive the Florida magic already.
It'd be like old times.
Yeah.
French, so help me God. If you don't get me into the first class lounge right now, I'm going to RFK Jr. your ass in JFK.
Okay, I've got
Do you know what that
proposition.
means? Do you understand what the fuck that means? You're going to put your fucking bird mask back? Wait, are you going to take us?
I've got a proposition.
Okay.
I know you guys run
Lift up
that
your
little
shirt. I think he's going to want to body shot you.
Hopefully he's shaved.
I know you guys run that little store. I guarantee me a spot in the basement. I want to broadcast my pirate video stream of Third Rock.
Hold on.
It's been my dream.
Hold on. Let's huddle up. Guys, we don't
Okay,
have a
I'll
basement.
go stone. I'll go get some more Quiznos.
We don't have a basement, so we can agree to this.
We could put him in the crawl space. It's easy. I've been down there a ton of times.
Okay, but I'm trying to get out of it. But
Okay,
you're
we
fine
could
with
do
it
that.
being in the crawl space?
Yeah, that's fine. If
Also,
you can
is he-
deal with all the broken glass and shit down there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bones,
he
do you
gonna-
want me to put this brainworm away or what? Are we fucking RFKing this dude?
Oh, no, I meant cut off his head.
Oh. That's different than what I thought.
Okay, but, I mean, hold on to that fucking brainworm, because,
I'll put it in my ear to keep it
yeah,
warm.
we'll see. The
This
chicken-
Quiznos is amazing, guys. You gotta get some.
Okay, I think we're going to agree to it, and you can have the crawl space.
Hey, French,
Yeah.
give me 2.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're in, okay? Let's go. Let's get to the lounge.
Yes. Come
Let's
on
get
in,
some
guys.
fucking beers for the love of God.
I forgot it. It is $100, and I cannot spot you guys. I'm sorry.
Let's just go to Quiznos.
Fuck it.
I could.
It's really good.
This week on 5 Day Rentals, the New York Ripper. Welcome, everyone. You're listening to 5 Day Rentals. We are the video store podcast. And tonight, we're wrapping up our spooky season special on GIALLO films with the New York Ripper from 1981, directed by one of the big wigs of Giallo, Fulci. I can't do it. Well, I'm Laundry Dan, I guess. I'll be taking you through it. I can't do it alone. I have with me two of my good friends that have silver toes themselves. It's Bones and Cron Howard. How are you?
Sorry, I had a hand in my mouth for the entirety of that opening sequence.
Hopefully it was a fake Halloween hand.
No.
Wasn't a real hand? Fuck this Fulci guy. Can't get his hands on a real hand. What were you saying, Cron?
You know I hate talking about when I lost those toes.
Yeah.
You always said that chick was icy to you, but now it makes sense that she gave you frostbite.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was like emotional.
He's making up a fucking story. He's talking about the time we locked him out of the store when it was like -3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got frostbite on one foot, and then you tried to, like, when I tried to slam the door on you, you pushed your foot in to try to stop it.
Yeah. It only
Sliced
affected like 1 foot because I only had one loose boot on and like a barrel over my body.
Well, I think you threw one boot trying to knock off, like, the shoes that were hanging over the power lines because, like, you wanted to take over the drug dealing in the
Be nice
neighborhood.
to have an extra pair
Yeah,
too.
that's
know?
fair.
That was a fun Tuesday.
Has the DEA ever thought about that? Like, if we just take all these shoes down, we might stop the drug problem.
You think it's always
I'm gonna
that?
write a letter.
Send an email.
Because sometimes it just seems like it'd be fun to see if you could get your shoes up there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do that at your house, not on city property, okay?
I don't know if I sent an email, if it'd get read. Should put it on X.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Elon Musk would retweet it.
Nobody knows what that is. Speaking of X's, we do have a special guest with us tonight. Hey, a familiar face has showed up once again. It's our friend Perk. What's up, dude?
What's going on, fellas?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be the one for this movie. I hope it does not reflect badly on my character.
What, that you're a fucking sadomasochist softcore enthusiast?
There's a woman tied up behind you.
No, dude, there's not. I don't know what you're seeing, but that's not right.
Well, she's in front of you. That's a mirror. Okay. I get it.
Also, I'm sorry you don't get art, Bones.
Okay.
Sorry you don't have any hobbies. Okay? Perk, it was mentioned very early on in the friendships of this show and you that if we ever did cover a Fulci, that you would love to be involved in that. So
That's right. I took, when I found out I was coming on, I took full advantage and just started watching probably like a month in advance, just a bunch of stuff. I rewatched some too, but just a handful I hadn't seen before, just real D tier level Fulci, which it goes pretty low, but there's usually something enjoyable to find, so it was a fun excuse to go through those.
Now, how does that work? Like, you're invited on a show, you agree to a date, you start doing research, you start working on it, and then like you actually do the scheduled show. Like in my experience, your preference is to reschedule and forget and then push.
Okay.
And then
I see where this is going. Yeah, I guess you're referring to your scheduled appearance for Guys Gotta Gotti. And yeah, you got me.
that was my low-key way to to allow you to pimp Guys Gotta Gotti also. It wasn't a total noogie.
So yeah, I if there's anybody who hasn't watched it, me and Dennis and Joe do Guys Gotta Gotti, and We talk about Gotti and everything you could ever want to know about the John Travolta masterpiece.
It's frustrating how few and far between they are, because you guys got some gold there.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fun show.
It has to simmer in between.
Oh, okay.
It's like a chili in a crock pot.
Yeah.
We covered a John Travolta masterpiece on this show.
Yeah, you guys should talk about it on Guys Gotta Gotti.
Oh, is that The Fanatic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
You don't need to.
I wonder what's worse.
Probably The Fanatic.
Wait, what do you mean worse?
Is that my Siri that just went off?
Is it telling you about Gotti?
Did you rename your Siri Gotti?
I don't know. For some reason, it went 8. It said 8:45 p.m. I don't know.
It's 8:46.
Hey, Gotti, when is the 4th of July block party? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Maybe you say Gotti enough and it triggers like all the phone taps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that could be.
They didn't bother to remove any of them. They just left them all in place.
Giallo.
Here we are.
Gotti.
We've made it. We've made it to the end of Giallo.
Guys got a
Final
Giallo.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Last one ever.
Obviously, haven't listened yet, but to the first two of this category, Bones. But you sound thrilled.
It hasn't been that bad.
Until now.
I think you'll be shocked. I think you'll be surprised. Opera. I just don't think opera was very good. Killer Nun weirdly had some charm to it. And I guess we'll find out how I feel about this. It's not so bad. I can't watch Savage Streets and have a good time and then judge Giallo for being pervy and disgusting.
This one in particular is like a good step or two below anything else. So I don't even think it's like a fair representation, really.
I will say, Perk, you are featured on Best Little Horror House on The Beyond.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Which I believe is my favorite Fulci. So
I think it is. Well, I said it was the best horror movie ever made, so I guess it has to be. But yeah, that movie's awesome.
Yeah. If George hears about you talking about another movie, like better than the one you picked, he gets fucking furious.
Yeah, you got to put all these little qualifiers in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think I'd still go Zombie 2. That's the first one I saw.
It was the first one I saw too, and it pissed me off. Like I was probably like a sophomore in high school.
2 years ago.
And I'd just been I'd probably seen Dawn of the Dead like that same year, having just started watching shit, and I watched that and I was like, man, this doesn't look anything like Dawn of the Dead. This is crap. This is awful. And then like probably sometime in college, I like started to come around to him, and then now he's like, I love Fulci movies. They're so much fun.
Kron, how have you dove deep or just mainstay?
No, I think it's pretty surface stuff. I've seen this.
Crawl Space.
Yeah, crawl space kind of stuff. I've seen this, Zombie 2, The Beyond, and City of the Living Dead. That's him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think those... Oh, and I have seen For the Apocalypse. We were talking about that pre-record on like a pretty bad rip, so...
He's got a couple. He's got a couple other giallo as well, or gialli, I guess.
Yeah, Don't Torture a Duckling, I think, is like another big one.
Yeah, that's a solid one. Lizard in a Woman's Skin, The Psychic. That's probably Murder Rock. If you're looking for one, Kron, you'd probably like it too. If you're looking for like a next Fulci, Murder Rock may be a good entry. It's like Flashdance Giallo.
Hell yeah. Sounds good as hell, dude.
Well, I was going to ask, like, is it like rock and roll horror meets giallo? Because that would be right up Kron's alley.
Yeah.
Is it like rock in terms of the music genre, or rock like there's a stone that people are murdered on?
It's definitely like the very 80s, like, it's been a little bit since I've seen it, but it like kind of like the pop rock of the time, like that sort of thing.
That sounds good as hell, dude.
Yeah, it's super fun.
All right. Bones, this was your first one?
First Fulci?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Now, I think earlier in the Discord, Kron asked about whether or not I had seen Zombie 2. I believe, did one of the Joe Bob seasons open with, did they do Zombie 2?
I think that was on Shudder for a good long while.
And we were,
so.
I think maybe we were second.
I think he did House by the Cemetery as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we were on a Budge trip and I put it on.
I think so. I think you threw it on like on the premiere, maybe before we started watching WWE classic WrestleManias on Peacock.
That's a good night.
I think, it was great.
It's good as hell, dude.
Yeah, but I think we played poker during Zombie 2, so.
Maybe.
Bones, I will say, the Killer Nun pick, I think, is debatable. I don't know if you guys get into it. I watched it. I did a little reading. I think it definitely falls more into the nunsploitation camp than it does giallo.
Well, you can take that up with the fine people at Arrow.
Damn.
They do have it listed under
They
their
have it
Giallo.
listed under Giallo, and that was where
they sold out at some point.
Okay. But I mean, we talked about it. It had
It has
a murder
elements.
mystery. It had gloves. It had titties. I'm the most woke here because I brought wiener.
Nice wiener, too.
Nice dead wiener.
Good wiener.
Although the dude in the sticky fingers there at the pool hall here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a wiener?
No, you just get not the toe fucker, but the other guy seems to be packing.
Supporter?
Yeah. The toe
Look
fucker
out.
enthusiast.
I mean, this movie has visible labia in it. We're hitting all the genitalia of this category.
There was a part of me that I was like, "Do we talk? Is that a merkin? Like, is that a fake labia, or is this ladies?" Like,
I think it's real.
okay.
And speaking of real, I want you guys to look me deep in my eyes. And I want you to rate my Letterboxd.
Can I get an average?
3.3.
3.3. Perk, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Would you like to go first? Or Kron, would you like to go first?
I'll go first. I think Dane's going to bump this movie up. I'm going to go 4.0.
Bump it up. Is that no stars? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
Oh, you fucking
you might
cheater,
have
huh?
might have had a previous log of this movie on Letterboxd.
Wow. I was thinking 3.5. It's a little weak sauce to change it, but I need to be strategic. I'm also going to go 4.0. I think there's something to the fact that he brought it back, having already seen it too. Perk.
My first thought was 3.5. And it would look real weak if I jump on the 4.0 bandwagon at this point, so I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Good. Way to not be influenced, dude.
Way to not take that 5DR drug and get wrapped up in our celebrity.
That's fine. The rest of the world's not.
Thank you, Greg. All right, gentlemen. The New York Ripper from 1982. We got Perk with us. Like I said, check out Guys Gotta Gotti. Watch it on YouTube. Subscribe. Give them all the money.
Have you thrown any of those up in our Discord, Perk?
I don't know if we did or not.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You
please-
may have. You may have posted them.
Please do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Our channel's your channel. You know that.
Yeah, post them in both of
Now,
our
Butthole
topics.
pictures are getting a little old, dude.
No, they're not.
I'll
No, they're
diversify.
not. They are not.
And I'm about to tell Bones to open up an own channel for a fucking card game that you're playing.
I did.
Ron.
I
did?
changed the random channel. Yeah, it's called Balls Out or Balls Outro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
didn't put that
playing
together.
that like at work?
Me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll start it on lunch break.
Shut the
Is that lunch break span from like 9 to
8:30
3?
to yeah.
Sometimes. If I got a streak going, it does. You think I'm gonna walk away from the table when I'm winning, dude?
Yeah,
No,
fuck off, Kevin. I'm running a streak here.
No hate. I was just curious.
It'll die down. The shine will wear off.
No, it won't. No, it won't at all.
But I'm
It-
crushing it, so
It
I don't
will.
even know what the problem is.
That's Kron's history. Diablo 2, Resident Evil 4, Slay the Spire. It comes and goes.
If
Well,
I remember, Resident Evil 4 took over this pod.
Yeah, for a good old while.
I still think about it.
I mean, I 100%ed it. There was no reason not to walk away. I already did everything I needed to do.
I did too. So well.
You gonna the Silent Hill 2 remake comes out like in a week, I think.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I might try that. I'm good at survival horror games, dude.
Dude, I'm so good.
I'm good at that shit.
So good at killing zombies, dude.
Mm-hmm. Shoot them right in the head.
Are we done?
I'm sorry to do this, guys, but I came prepared with some clips.
Oh shit.
Let's get into it. I'm ready for this.
Yeah. You need it now? We getting the clue now?
Let me
You
give
want an intro? Like, what is this? What are we?
My aim is not to single anybody out. It may
Ladies
feel
and
like it in the moment. I do this. I want to make this a better show. I don't want to.
So you think it's a bad show?
No, I said I want to make it better.
It is a bad show.
Okay.
I want to make it great again.
I think at some points the category picks devolve into conflict that is unnecessary. And I'll be honest, I like the conflict. I like to stir the pot in the Discord. Bones knows this more than anybody. But I want to help 5-day rentals. Play the first clip.
Oh, this is Nine Inch Nails' Ghost.
Mention being originally from 1883, so I think this totally counts as
I'm not going to argue
ancient
with you.
times.
I will tell you that in my research of trying to figure out what the fuck to watch, I did look up what qualifies as ancient. And I want to tell you that we are not remotely close.
Well, I did a bunch of slashes in
1883.
there.
1880s is not remotely close to olden times or medieval times. So
And we'll see if we get any.
it's just
new
ancient times
listeners.
parentheses old shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Something that took place in the past.
Yes.
So it was 1996, so it counts.
Well, I'm using ancient in more of a colloquial way than the strict definition.
Okay.
So I want you to keep that clip fresh in your mind. I have no problems with that clip. I think that is a well-oiled 5DR machine. That was in reference to the Pinocchio's Revenge Ancient Times category.
Mm-hmm.
As Bones pointed out, it was not ancient times, and that was okay. Nobody had any problems with it. You rolled on through it. It was fine. No conflict. That's okay. So, any comments so far?
No. I don't feel targeted.
I mean, there were a bunch of slashes. Ancient, olden, ye old times.
Were those included originally?
They were... This categories are fluid, dude. They evolve and
Okay,
change.
so play the second clip.
I don't know why the fans wanted it. I don't know why you guys want it. But here we are again. Go ahead, write it down. The name of this category is Puppets Revenge Part 3. Guys, we're going to be watching a film called Puppet Master 3.
Why can't it just be puppets?
It's Puppets Revenge 3, Dan.
But can it just involve puppets, or does it have to have?
This movie needs to involve a puppet or a doll. Or if you really want to be an asshole about it, you can just pick a revenge movie. But you should probably pick a movie that's got a puppet or a doll.
That was Godsmack running blind coming in behind that.
Okay, so this clip kind of sets the stage for what will come. Obviously, that was Puppets Revenge 3. I think anybody with a pair of ears will note that the revenge is kind of a side optional portion of that.
That seems interpretive, but whatever you like.
Okay.
Did I not say a puppet or a doll needs to kill somebody?
Or a revenge movie.
Yeah.
If you really want to be an asshole.
That category, you could have picked just a revenge movie for that one.
But you should pick a puppet that kills somebody.
Yeah, you should. If you want
Did
to
it
be...
even say kill somebody?
Or
Bones, run it back. I don't know why the fans wanted it. I don't know why you guys want it. But here we are again. Go ahead, write it down. The name of this category is Puppets Revenge Part 3. Guys, we're going to be watching a film called Puppet Master 3.
why can't it just be puppets?
It's Puppets Revenge 3, Dan.
But can it just involve puppets, or does it have to have?
This movie needs to involve a puppet or a doll. Or if you really want to be an asshole about it, you can just pick a revenge movie. But you should probably pick a movie that's got a puppet or a doll.
No killing.
That was
think
Good
it's
Times,
implied.
Bad Times by Godsmack. Sorry.
I think it's implied.
We can't. That's a slippery slope, Kron. You can't play that game. Well,
All I keep thinking about is how awful the fucking show sounded. Now that the show sounds great now, but
terrible.
God damn.
just think it's going to be even better after this. I know this is a struggle. I know this is really hard, but we're going to get through it.
My play number 3.
Play number 3.
Tell the people what we have coming up.
Oh, man. If you thought this review show was terrible, just get ready. Because we're about to start the thing that we're best at when we get right down to it. Guys, it's the Revenge 5. The Revenge of Puppets Revenge / New Moon. We're going to do 3 more puppet movies. None of them can be full moon features.
Okay, so even less qualifiers on that one. And if you remember what happens in the fallout from this, this I believe was the pin pick. There's a little bit of controversy there over whether there's any revenge or not. My take is irrelevant. There was a puppet or a doll.
Mm-hmm.
It's a worthy pick. Pinocchio, worthy pick.
Wow.
The game, that part is debatable, but the fact that Pinocchio and Pin comes up still sometimes too. They're both worthy picks. We have to move on. This pod is tearing itself apart. We have to come together and heal. But I'm not done yet. Uninvited, not a puppet movie, Dan. You can't just call things puppets when they aren't, when they're not. Are we going to call The Thing a puppet movie?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not a puppet movie.
By Dan's logic, I'm saying then you would, but I'm not.
Not by my logic.
Yeah, your logic is if it's a puppet special effect, it's a puppet movie. It's crazy.
Exactly. Because I have to be on my best defense because I know that this guy has got 14 other puppet categories lined up. So I got to have options, okay? That's all I'm doing. I got to have options.
Look, puppets are done. They've caused too much trouble on this podcast.
No. You've misunderstood me, Kron. The people want the puppets.
The people don't.
We do.
And my co-hosts don't want them. Nobody wants more puppet content.
Is there traffic on the dark web about how this conflict is like hurting us and we should just move on to puppets? Like
there's forums all over the dark web that are just laid into the Thursday nights. Somehow they get the feed early, and you wouldn't believe the traffic, and it has to come to a stop. But the puppet movies need to keep going.
Man, I wish there was a way to say, like, you know what, if we hit a certain metric, that maybe we could bring back puppet movies, right, Kron? Like, would you consider that, like, you know, if we got X number of reviews on iTunes,
I mean,
maybe
fuck Kron, I could bring a puppet category if I wanted to.
Oh, shit.
If one of you wants to bring a puppet category, that's your thing to do.
And listen, Perk, you did a great job here. You made him feel like a victim. Now he feels like a hero, and now he's got the confidence back.
I think,
go.
But it seems to me that the only thing that we on the podcast have loose interpretations of is anything puppet related. It's like, oh, you didn't say there had to be a killing. Like for Metal as Hell, I could have picked a documentary about sheet metal fabrication because that counts, right? Like you didn't say.
That was out of spite.
Okay, but it's like puppets is the only thing where we're like, you didn't say the words, so we don't have to do it. Every other category is like, you know what the category is.
Do you guys have an attorney on retainer that you could like have write these categories for you?
That's you. That's why we brought you on here.
Don't tell him that.
Well,
You've been giving me legal advice for 2 years now, dude.
I can offer you a very generous rate. And,
he wrote his will, dude.
We'll get this straightened out.
What are you talking about? You have my bank accounts.
Kron, you have been putting categories together for season 3. And don't tell me that those strings have been tempting you?
Guys,
Officer, there's no way he killed himself. He was putting together categories so far in advance. There's no way.
all I'm going to say is Kron said no more puppet movies.
Yeah, but
And I
you
will
didn't say no more doll movies.
Hey, if you want to make a puppet category, just make sure you got a paragraph of what the category is.
Bones, start taking notes of a doll movie.
No.
You know what's going.
I don't care. I have no problem doing puppet movies. That's not a problem.
We start banning the puppets and the dolls. Where do we draw the line?
Kron's doing that himself. That was all Kron. That's not us.
But that's coming from frustration, which I get. I get I'm the only one loading the dishwasher. Fuck it. The sink will fill up. I get that. I relate to that. My issue comes from being told ladder into a category that my pick is wrong. When this, to me, is clear evidence that there's inquiry during that. Hey, can you give us a little information on what this is? Right? And that's the bummer, is then to be told, oh, that doesn't qualify, when it makes you feel dumb, makes you feel stupid that you weren't paying attention. And that's what hurts me.
There may have been another category where we both got told that wasn't. You did terrible picks.
I will say, I loved that category.
Are you talking erotic thrillers?
Yes.
Well, maybe it'll come back. Maybe that'll be revenge from now on.
I feel like there's more erotic thriller revenge picks than there are puppet revenge flicks.
All I'm going to say is I'm not picking any more puppet movies. No more puppet categories. But if you watch the movies, I don't know. They turn up when they're not supposed to. Let's see what happens.
You come for GIALLO, you stay for the fucking puppet litigation.
I'll bring back erotic stuff, and who knows what's going to happen with puppets. You can never tell.
I know.
I mean, the people...
You're the wild card, dude.
The people in Puppet Master, they probably didn't want any more puppets around, and look what happened to them.
Mm-hmm. They paid the price.
Sometimes you don't get to pick when puppets show up.
I'm sure all those crew and actors got paid very well for their efforts with all the puppets.
Mm-hmm.
Buffett puppets?
The puffy puppets, dude.
You need to lay out those Manhattans, dude. And speaking of Manhattan, thank you, Perk.
I hope you guys are better for it.
Yeah. The show just went up 10 whole rungs, dude. We're a real podcast now.
All right, gentlemen. Take a pee break and we'll come back for the New York Ripper. $5D Army, welcome back. The New York Ripper from 1982. We start off with the beautiful skyline of New York City. An older gentleman's walking his dog. He tosses a stick.
Oh, my bones.
He tosses a piece of trash he finds on the ground, Dan.
I thought it was a stick.
It's a stick. It's a broken piece of particle board that they find.
It is like the most pitiful game of fetch you've ever seen.
Well, his bones.
He's old.
Okay, you can't buy a tennis ball.
Also, to be fair,
let's go to the dilapidated waterfront.
Yeah, let's go down to under the bridge where all the broken glass is.
Yeah.
And
there's going to be trash down there. There'll be tons of stuff to throw.
It's early 80s New York City. Like, what do you expect?
Just saw John Gotti dump a body, go fetch his fucking Frisbee. Mm-hmm. Sorry, self-plug.
It's welcomed. You're good.
I think Kron's planning on plugging you after that puppet drama, so don't worry.
can't. Perk's my attorney, dude.
If you get some weird stuff in the mail,
Hey, you got to pay for those at this age, so if it's free.
He plays the famous game of fetch with this dog.
What if you get a puppet in the mail and half of its face is missing?
Better bury that shit.
Oh, I thought that was
dog-
a Two-Face action figure you sent me.
No. Did you set it up in your...
I'm not showing you the cabinet.
No, it needs to be out, dude.
It's got its own cabinet.
Do you think it's weird that it moves around at night? It's in a different place in the morning?
I mean, I do wind it up every night before I go to bed. It's a fun little game. It's my elf on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Your puppet on a buffet.
Yeah.
Oh. I blew out my flip-flop.
Stepped on a pop top.
I'm wasted away again on 5DR. All right, the dog comes out with a fucking human hand in its mouth. We get a beautiful zoom in of the old man's eyes while you're watching a Fulci movie. We get our title and we get some fantastic.
Is he the first director to show eyes?
Yeah. Duh.
Crazy.
Where you been, dude?
Up
It's a
until
movie podcast. Come on.
up until him, everything was neck down.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Show the eyes.
I mean, I love POV movies. It's one of my top search terms.
Do you want to edit that out?
You don't got to log those on Letterboxd, dude.
I thought maybe you guys might take some of my recommendations to heart.
It's
Bones.
weird you've watched 2,000 movies this year.
Don't listen to Perk, dude. Keep logging them.
Okay.
We're tossed into a police station where Lieutenant Fred Williams, Mr. Jack Hadley, Bond guy, has just been handed the identity of the hand that was
dude,
found
Bones
by the
loves this
Brooklyn
now.
Bear.
Who's he in Bond?
He's Bond.
Yeah, he plays James Bond.
Old Bond?
For Your Eyes Only, I think he's in with Roger Moore.
That is a Roger Moore movie.
That's all I know. I don't know who the fuck he is. He might just be a guy walking in the background.
Is he? Who is he? Bond? Is he Jaws? Is he Moonraker? Which one is he?
He's Sir Timothy Havelock.
Is that
For
like
the
a
life of
major
me,
part, or
I can't picture him.
Is that guy Goldeneye?
Yeah, he's the titular Goldeneye.
Oh shit, dude!
Well, actually, the old guy from the beginning is Goldeneye. I don't want to talk about Bond. I don't want to get excited.
Well, I want to ask that question. Lieutenant Williams interviews.
Who's your favorite Bond? Woody Allen, Dan. Next question.
I know, Crom. You have the
You
shirt
don't
of
understand.
Woody
You
Allen.
don't understand. You keep saying he was Bond. That's you don't. You'll figure it out one of these days.
Doesn't he play Bond?
Not soon. It's complicated.
It's not considered a Bond.
A, it's
Crom.
not canon. B, it's Woody Allen. And
Does
C,
Jason count?
Jason Voorhees?
Voorhees?
Have you not seen part 6?
Oh, when it opens with the Bond
He
opening?
does a Bond.
That's true.
That is true. Fuck. Kron, how's that favorite Bond going now?
Yeah, I would put Friday Part 6 at the top of my Bond ranking.
All right, Lieutenant Williams interviews the dead girl's landlady. This landlady asks if she was murdered, but LT...
She was murdered, wasn't she? She was murdered. You know you're in fucking New York, baby. She had such a beautiful figure. If I looked like that, I wouldn't care where people knew where I lived.
I wouldn't care if people killed me.
Yeah.
Get some attention from
I hope
the
they
menfolk.
murder me. They murder me.
Why is he so upset about a dead hand?
Did the nails look good?
She always had the best nails.
I'd kill for hands like that.
She'd go down to this little shop. I don't go there anymore because I could tell they were talking about me.
I can listen to you do Landlady all night.
Throw it in the Bones character bank that never gets revisited.
Send that shit to SNL, man.
Oh, dude, I'm a self-tape.
I'll hire you.
You see these 3 fucking pieces of clay that they fucking hired for this season? You couldn't throw a Bones in there? You don't need a 6'2", 250 guy on your show? I think you do.
I think you do.
Let's pick a bunch of little kids wearing their fucking normcore. Future of comedy is in blandness.
Damn, dude.
That's
We
right.
You were
Carl
really
Tart.
mad last Saturday, weren't you?
What? I was a little. I mean, there's a few people that I thought were kind of a bummer that they didn't come back. But
We get Carl Tart writing for Bones. It could be a season.
me
for
and
the
Carl
ages.
Tart would get along so beautifully. We're both Mississippi boys. He's always my wife's favorite every time we've gone to Comedy Bang Bang.
And you're just like, okay.
I was like, I was here too, you know.
That guy's
I was doing some funny stuff on
Yeah.
the way here. I mean, that was pretty funny.
I killed in the car.
Are you
I've been
telling me
killing
those were
since I took a shower.
telling me those were fake laughs?
Obviously, you're not listening to me at home.
What do you mean you had your AirPods in?
All right, the landlady asked if
I
this
wish
lady
she
was
had
murdered.
fucking AirPods because that would imply that she had an iPhone and life would be so much fucking easier. Nope.
Say divorce. Like
Nope.
this is how it's gonna go.
Google Pixel.
I am a Pixel guy.
Ugh. All right, get him out of here. boss.
Bye.
Boot him. Boot him,
Later,
dude.
dude. Thanks, but no thanks. Fucking green blurb. Good thing we only talk to him on Discord, guys. All right. Williams wants a report on when the landlady seen the lady last. She goes on and on with her report. She's very detailed, even saying that she listened in on a phone call. It was from a person that sounded like a duck, and she met up with that person.
It quickly forgets the duck part. I would like hone in on that and like probably not forget it at all.
It's New
But
York, dude. There's so much foul play going on. You can't keep up with it. This lady's talk like a geese.
One guy's talking like an alligator.
There's an albatross killer. He's stretching out real long and hitting 2 people at one time on the subway. Wow. This guy's wingspan's incredible.
A lot of bird crime in the city.
Yeah, foul play.
One fella's doing whale talk. Whale talk.
You got to bring in the Coast Guard for these fucking aquatic killers, though.
Who is this? Who is it?
I will say up front, LT is a terrible detective.
Oh, yeah.
Like the worst.
Most competent person in the movie is a fucking coroner, right?
That dude sets the tone. He's just like business as usual.
Yeah, man.
I've known you for 15 fucking years. Why would I lie to you?
Yep. Let me listen to my tunes and cut up bodies.
I got Jock James on.
Fucking
You heard the new Dire Straits?
yeah, dude. Jock jams. That shit sets a good tone while you're stitching up a corpse, you know? Da-na-na. Hey. Na-na-na-na-na.
Get out this weekend and watch Joker 2. I hear it's amazing.
He always skips Groove is in the Heart, though. It's a little... such a bummer.
I think you just showed your age.
That's a
little bit.
slept-on track, baby.
Was that a jock jam? I only know the.
I'm guessing. You know what my association with Groovers in the Heart is? When I left Guam, we moved out of our house.
Kicked out.
We got kicked out. They said, leave this little island. Well, they pack all your shit up before, and Dan, you can relate to this. Like when you're in the military and you're moving out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. They pack all your shit up a little bit before you go. So we got to stay at this little like island resort hotel. And they had a water park. And we were there for like 3 days. And for 2 days, we were just at the water park fucking constantly. And there was an old person aquatic, like jazzercise class. And I swear they played Groove is in the Heart 18 times. And like everything was just choreographed to Groove is in the Heart. So whenever I hear that song, I think about like these fat people doing like water aerobics and me like trying to run up the stairs to get up and go do like the fastest slide as much as possible throughout the day. Everybody's got that, right? Like you
What
hear
you're describing is a GIALLO origin story. Like it's gonna trigger you someday, and you're gonna like do very like artistic staged killings.
I'm pretty sure a lot of my problems with GIALLO comes from the fact that I'm trying to push down a lot of stuff, and I don't need to see this successfully displayed.
I was going to say that's a better experience than any time that I moved, because it was just like us going to my grandparents' house. I didn't get a resort or anything.
Yeah,
but
they had a water park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, water hose, and grandma smoked in the kitchen during dinner.
Well, when you overheard your dad saying, or your granddad saying that your grandma was into water sports, that's not what they meant.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, they slept in separate bedrooms, but I think there were some evenings.
Fucking old people got it figured out, dude.
Yeah. Sleep divorce is where it's at.
We got to start that shit now.
All right, we see a gorgeous young lady riding a bike. She's also being tailed by a car. She rides along and scrapes the side of some shithead's car.
What the fuck was she doing?
She's just thinking about Boston.
She like takes her hands off the handlebars.
She's just having a good time, man.
She's like,
she
woo.
says, "Sorry, I was thinking about Boston."
Not an excuse.
Instantly, everyone in the city is a suspect, dude. Bringing up Boston like that in New York City. Fucking Beantown loser.
How do you like them apples? The guy inside the car tells the woman that she should stay home because that's where she fucking belongs. She calls him an asshole and rides on.
Pretty tame for the 80s in New York, to be honest.
It's always a bummer, though, when you're in the right and then you say something that, like, brings you back down.
The Boston thing?
No. Yeah. Forgive my poor improv. Of course. The Boston thing was terrible.
She just rolls on, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she rolls on.
No sweat.
She's got Boston on the brain, dude. You can't be...
She says it'll buff out.
Staying around arguing.
What do you do? Like, you got your insurance lady?
I'd chase her fucking down, dude. Rubbing is racing.
That guy.
She's going over those handlebars, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're throwing a fucking broomstick in there?
I work too damn hard
to Pinocchio's
have to
Revenge.
buff out some bitch's scratch on my fucking VW bug.
Her stalkers follow. They're headed on
The
to
motor's
a
in the
ferry.
back. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that's where they are.
Not nowadays.
Yeah, if you get a bug now.
It's in the front.
No, if you get one from the 70s.
It's in the back.
I heard they're putting that shit on the top now.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I want that shit on the side. I want that shit in the back seat.
open engine on top of your car.
So I can see that. Our ferry, it sets sail. Young lady goes back to the car that she ran into because she's going to get this fucker. She gets in. She starts to write shit in lipstick on his window. But someone approaches her.
She does write shit. Is she writing shithead? It seems weird just to write shit.
I think she fucked up and started with the big S and then realized she didn't have any room.
You're
It's
running
like when
out.
you write on a post-it note and you like do the first word way too big, and you're like, "Fuck! How do I fix this?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys totally, I don't know what you watched, but if you watch the Blu-ray, you can see on top of that she wrote, "I took a."
Damn.
Whoa.
I mean, if you take a shit in a VW Bug, I don't think you need to leave a note.
Yeah, I think you
There's
just take a
like-
shit.
you know what I
anywhere,
mean?
don't
Like
leave
3
a note.
places you can look.
Kind of obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you push it like
Kinda-
under the seat.
Like funnels up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I just stabbed you. Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
All right. Someone approaches her. This dude starts quacking like a fucking duck and she freaks out. He pulls a switchblade and the young lady tries to escape, but she's so close to the ferry walls that she can't get out. Oh, shit. Our killer runs his switchblade up and down her a few times.
That's a butterfly knife, isn't it?
It's a blade. Perk, watch out.
You mean my hot dog butterfly knife? Hell yeah.
Oh, is that what that?
Yeah. Thank you, Dan.
Damn, whoever got you that is a fucking idiot.
Don't put no ketchup on this thing, okay?
I'm not from Chicago. You can put all the goddamn ketchup you want on a dog. You understand? This is America.
What the fuck's wrong with you putting ketchup on the thing, man?
You know what? Green Bay Packers looking pretty good this year, too. I'm a conflicted Chicagoan. It's tough.
I mean, if they are mad about Chicago, they're putting way too much shit on their hot dogs anyway, right? They got like a fucking hot pepper and a pickle spear, and
You know what?
they're doing too much.
As somebody from a nowhere place, all these big city places with all their like city specific food items, shut the fuck up. Okay?
Get him, Perk.
Damn, dude. He's on fire tonight.
You think it's the
New
water
York
that makes the
pizza's
bagels better?
Nah, fuck the bagels, but New York pizza is the best pizza. Better than
Yeah,
Italian
it's
shit.
pretty good. Yeah, it is.
God damn it. Okay, that's the one exception, all right? Every other city, shut the fuck up.
Just shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the turtles ordering Domino's then?
Well, you got to get delivered
Brain
to a
integration.
sewer. I mean, it's
The delivery radius is a little wonky.
Yeah.
I feel like a mom and pop shop would understand the turtles more than Domino's.
Nah, they're all pretty
if you
racist,
call up,
dude.
you call.
The Domino's driver, the odds are, is a different guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Their turnover, they can't keep anybody.
Yeah, I ordered a shit ton of Domino's. It was always a different guy that I didn't want the guy to show up. And then got shut down.
You got to put that shit in the fucking delivery notes, dude.
I want the sexy girl.
Yeah.
How'd they get the box down the sewer, like the manhole?
Turned it sideways.
You take the pizza out of the box. The pizza's round, as long as it's smaller than the
Guys,
Wait,
the
what?
hole.
that
Folded
little
into quarters.
that little table that used to sit in the middle of the pizza, that
Does
was
wonders.
to lock the pizza in place so you could turn it 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was like a little push pin.
Like that fucking idiot in Art of Dying.
Yeah, put it under his arm and took off.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Christmas.
presents. Our ferry starts to unload, but this car is holding everybody up. Hey, go over there and get that red VW moving. Finally, another car gets so fucking tired of this car, it just starts pushing it. It pushes it forward. We see the cut-up body of this young lady who was riding this bike. Lieutenant Williams is at the corners. He gets some information about the young lady. He stuck it up her joy trail and split her wide open. He would have done better if he had more time, states the coroner. LT presses the coroner for more information, and he thinks that the lady that was brought in 5 weeks ago, the model with the hand, is the same guy. He's a lefty with the yin for slashing up young ladies.
He's strong as fuck, by the way. He, rips her the fuck apart.
Yeah.
It's
you're
brutal.
in that moment.
We kind of glossed over. That scene is it's pretty hard to watch. I mean, it just keeps going. And it's not even the one you remember from this movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You do keep thinking in all of these, oh, they're going to cut away. And that's one third into the murder scene.
Yeah. There's one particular one where I was just shocked that they held as long. But
I mean, you get to write less dialogue, right? The longer you make your murders.
that's fair. I guess
economical.
My main point, though, is there was no way to fake the sequence that they held on. That actually involved two people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a real toe, dude.
Coroner also says he found some blood that might be the killer's. LT heads back to the station. His chief shows up. And he says, cool it off with the whole killer on the loose thing. Let's do some police work and figure out before we fucking start fucking with the public on that there's a goddamn killer loose. Anybody recognize that guy?
That's Fulci, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Looked like
LT,
a regular, well-adjusted person. It's hard to believe.
It's all in the head.
Yeah, you've worked with me and Dan long enough now.
That's fair.
Complete psychopaths. LT agrees and gives some details about the DNA that was found. Chief says, just make sure the public thinks that we have it all under control. Williams or LT does get informed that a man called for him and sounded like a duck. And he kind of turns and he's like, sounded like a duck. I've heard that before.
Like a Daffy or a Donald?
I've heard of an albatross, but a duck?
Can anybody do a Donald or a Daffy?
Daffy's
I tried
just
all week.
Daffy's like a moisture.
Yeah. Like a
Daffy's despicable. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it, Donald.
I can't either. I tried all week. Kron?
No.
I mean, Kron can Donald Duck in a different way, nobody.
I do every night in the park.
He
dude.
I seen your dick. Put it down.
Pushes his belly out, arches his back, gets that ass out, puts on his scuba flippers.
Little sailor hat.
Mm-hmm. Perk. Now you Darkwing Duck, right?
You duckwing, dude?
That's right.
And by that I mean you bend over and stretch out your asshole.
I guess.
Yeah, but I light the room so that that's all you see.
Yeah, I know.
A guiding beacon of hope.
I check out the live stream.
I guess Batwing.
Yeah, we're the three guys in there cheering you on.
I guess Batwing is your nutsack, right?
Yeah.
Pulling it.
Obviously.
Thanks for the $1 Fizzy Lifter. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Come back next week. Subscribe.
Thanks for the 5, but I'm not saying that name. Guys, we don't want to get shut down. Twitch is really getting stringent with the language here. Excuse my hemorrhoids. This is my 4th stream this week.
Got a new bidet?
You gotta get a tushy if you're spreading your asshole on Twitch, right? That's a tax write-off.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to Tushy for sponsoring this week.
Using it right now.
LT heads to the university because
It's the fastest way to hydrate.
It's the fastest way to get drunk. I mean,
LT heads to the university to get some advice from Dr. Davis. Dr. Davis is young, he's willing to help in the slayings. He's already heard about it, but he wants
young
to be
and willing. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, he's young and willing to help with the slayings that are occurring. He's like, he wants to be paid for his services, though, for his information.
He's got a lot of magazines to buy.
The same information that he's going to regurgitate for the rest of this fucking movie. LT agrees and is like, yeah, the fucking precinct will pay it off, whatever. And Dr. Davis says, let's wait until the next girl gets butchered.
Listen.
Oh, you think he's going to butcher another girl?
Listen, we're looking for a duck killer. And what I hear is there's one really particular rich duck. And if it turns out to be that guy, maybe you can get his whole swimming pool full of coins. You see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See where I'm going with this? No guarantee it's Scooge McDuck, but
all the evidence
could be.
points towards him.
The DA is hosing this up. They won't let me hone in on the ducks that live in the city. We know it's a goddamn duck.
He's got the motive. He's got the finances. Scooge McDuck is slashing up bitches. Do you understand? You sitting here playing your battery-operated chess?
3 pieces of red yarn going to Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I don't care what kind of pool he has in the city. We need to investigate this guy. Did they ever say why he talks like or quacks like a duck?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the
The
movie,
big
don't
reveal.
they- yeah,
It's pretty loose, but they do.
I don't know. I might have skipped over that in my notes. Who knows? Out in the grimy streets of New York City, a man visits a live porno theater. While enjoying the show, he notices an attractive young lady recording the session that's going on. She's enjoying herself and starts double-clicking that mouse.
Stop recording that. You got to pay for that. No.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't say anything on the sign.
Respect the artist. Come on.
I mean, well, and I get this. This chick is like getting hot and shit, but she's covering up the microphone, right?
Oh, so you're worried about the audio?
Well, the guy who's like the whole time that guy's listening to it, it should be like just the sound of a fucking hand rubbing constantly over the microphone.
Did you do the sound? Can you do that sound again? All right, do it again. I didn't say stop.
Maybe that's his kink. He likes to softly hear fucking.
I guess.
Maybe that is, oh shit, she's getting caught, and that turns him on even more.
Yeah.
All right, she's recording this live show, and she's enjoying herself. She's double clicking that mouse. The show ends, and the lady's gone.
And she's in like a peeper uniform. She's wearing like just a trench coat.
She's got the duster, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot as hell, dude.
If you pause it at the right moment, you can see Pee-wee like kind of back behind her. And then Fred Willard on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't he be more like recording it, though?
Put him on the new Mount Rushmore already. Great theater masturbators.
There's 2 more slots, guys.
I'm
Somebody
trying,
needs to
dude.
step up.
I'm trying.
Did you say sluts or slut? All right, we follow the actress.
Yes, I think it's time that we get some female representation on the theater jerk-off Mount Rushmore.
I'm adding Jane.
I mean, where are these theaters? We got to
New
put a
York?
stop to these guys. Where are they? I
New
mean,
York?
somebody just tell me where they are.
They're still there, but it's a coffee shop / organic candle shop now.
Yeah, the building exists. It's just gotten a lot shittier.
Perk,
The history's good.
they're in big cities, but the people from those big cities just keep talking about their fucking food as a
Stop talking
diversion.
about the food.
So you
Tell
don't
me
know where
where
the
you're-
porno is.
Tell me where the theaters are. I got to find these people and stop them.
Look,
Don't
Look,
stop
if it-
them.
if it's a good enough theater, they'll have a fucking buffet. Okay, that's where I want to go.
What kind of concessions they serving at that theater?
You don't want them.
Mike and Ike's.
Also, that chick walks off stage, like, walks through the crowd.
They clap too.
Would she sign an autograph? Like, is she going to the merch table to
I hope so.
hawk a t-shirt?
Meet and greet.
Yeah. What's going on
Meet
there?
spelled with an A.
Man,
Tron-
if Fulci was still making movies, that'd be Hawk Tua girl now.
Yeah.
Kron, stop having him sign your tits. It's weird, okay?
No. They like it. I've paid the $4.
You think there's dudes that go in the M&M store with their grandkids and be like, I used to jerk off in here.
Yeah.
Probably. City's changed a lot.
This place is going downhill. It used to be so much worse. And we liked it.
I used to get so fucked up on cocaine and come here. All right, we follow our actress to the dressing room. She notices a light bulb is broken. You should have.
She can't turn on the red light now.
Yeah, you should have known this because of the music cue that happens.
Oh, there is also a really funny part where she's walking back there and one chick is like, how'd it go? She's like, whatever.
I mean, it is a show. It is work.
Yeah. But I know they're lying because girls can't fake it. So,
It's unethical.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What type of fucking world are y'all living in? They always fake it. Every time. No man has ever made a woman come. I hate to break it to you. Don't at me. Don't tell me all your stories about how your significant other gets you off and send them to our Discord where there's a link every Wednesday to our show. Wink, wink. In extreme detail on how that happens.
Dear
I don't wanna hear
5DR,
that.
I never thought this would happen to me.
I took a fishing trip on our Florida vacation.
There I was playing pool at my regular spot. For reference, I'm a size 14.
36.
14 what?
Shoe size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I guess I was like, what
I'm jumping ahead.
what
That's a
part of the
silver
body
toe.
has a measurement of a number in it that actually is the right one?
US size. Wide toe box.
I wear
Man,
the
I cut that shit out.
I wear the Vans
let them
extra
babies
wide.
free.
Yeah. Kron gives me shit for wearing my toe socks. Who's the fool now?
You should take your sock off.
Dude, wrap it up.
Not trying to get these chicks pregnant, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry to tell you, ma'am, you've got foot fungus on your vagina.
Yep. Not for me, bitch. I wore my Njiji every time.
Thanks to Najiji for sponsoring this week.
On Maori getting your foot fungus DNA checked. You are not the foot.
When it comes to the 14-year-old foot fungus,
I told you, bitch.
I'm still going to raise him, though. She starts to hear strange noises throughout the dressing room. She steps on a piece of the broken light bulb and cuts her foot. We also notice our man has disappeared in the theater that we followed in as well. Back in the dressing room, the actress is still searching for the strange sounds and finds nothing but a broken end of a bottle stabbed into her nether regions. And our ducked voice killer has struck again. Yeah? You guys liking that?
Am I liking it?
Where the
I'm
I
loving
can't answer
it.
that with my attorney present.
where the
Let me speak for you, Kron. We're loving it.
Oh, we're loving it then.
were significant others involved in any viewings of the New York Ripper?
Fuck no.
Absolutely not.
This is a movie you watch in private.
Bones, how long was the flight you took to watch this outside of your house?
well, let's see. I watched it 1.5 times. So, and I refused to close my laptop on landing. I said no.
So you just watched it on the flight, even though, and then you got to your place and watched half of it, and then
Yeah, I
that was
stayed in my
enough.
seat. I didn't let the person in the window seat out. I said, "You don't understand. She just got to the pool hall. You're gonna want to see this."
Mm-hmm.
And they
Put
said,
your feet up.
you
They
don't
said,
get to use the
I
bathroom
watched it on
if you
the
don't get an aisle seat.
on the first time. I said, "No,
If you wanted the bathroom,
you
sure,
gotta
pick
look.
the aisle
You gotta look
seat.
for the nuance."
You got enough leg room over there, lady? You gonna need it? Later that night, LT gets a phone call from good old Duck Voice. Tell the truth, were you shooting your load with that whore?
Okay,
He
sorry. So he's with his prostitute.
his
Right.
mistress.
Okay, whatever. Quack man calls. She answers the phone. Says, "Is the lieutenant there?"
You're not allowed to call him that anymore.
I'm sorry. I apologize to the duck community for my insensitive statement.
The differently voiced Bones.
Anyway, she goes, "Hey, it's for you," confirming that this dude is here. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit in your notes. He's like, "Hey, have you ever told anybody that I'm here?" She's like, "No, I don't ever give that information out." What the fuck are you talking about? You just did. You just confirmed to somebody on the phone very easily that I'm here. I'm not buying it. I think she's telling everybody.
You think she's in on it?
No,
I'm obviously not.
I'm just saying she's a fucking liar.
She's a whore and a liar,
And
right?
she wouldn't
Bones?
make him any coffee. So I'm not saying she gets what she deserves, but come on.
Look, I'd go to Kitty's place. I respect her. She pumps wieners for a living.
Yeah.
Do you
Even
get-
with
She's
the
not
eye
gonna be
patch,
the
though?
smartest. Yeah, that makes it even better for me.
Do you have to pay to sleep there?
Yeah, how many? I was wondering that as
I
well.
hope that's included.
But
I feel like you're
he's
cutting
just such
in
a
on.
regular customer that maybe
Nobody's using the second bed.
he's also working for the New York Police Department. So she's like, I could probably use this guy eventually if I get into some trouble.
She stole his
She
gun
probably
and
don't-
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Filed the serial number off.
Take my uniform off.
I need protection. I keep telling
Back in-
people that they're here. You know,
Back
people
in
know where to
those days,
find me.
You could just be like, "Oh, I lost my gun again." And they'd hand you a new one.
Yeah. I magnolia'd. I'm sorry.
This is going to turn into a Blue Steel situation, boys. I have a feeling.
Oh, I'm going to hit the Peck deck.
We gotta watch that movie for the pod, dude.
That movie,
Fucking rules. I know.
it blows my mind that is the concept of the movie.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Like, what? It makes sense. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Perk, have you never seen Blue Steel?
I've seen it once. I enjoyed it. I need to watch it again though.
Ron Silver.
Only thing I remember is the Peck deck where he's got no weight on it.
Mhm.
High volume, no weight.
Yeah, he's hypertrophy. Yeah. You know, he's not going for.
That could be the very end of his set. He's just doing a burnout on no weight.
Yeah, that's fair. Ron
1,000
Silver
reps.
is fucking underrated 80s, 90s bad guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Livewire, Time Cop.
Livewire is a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
All right. LT asks his lady, or he hangs up with Quack Quack. LT asks his lady friend if anyone.
Oh, that's okay. So it's okay
knows.
for him to say it?
Dan, you can't call him that anymore.
I can do whatever I want. I'm hosting.
Oh,
That's
that's
the
right.
fucking rule.
That's right. I'm the one who usually does voices that are questionable and then texts you guys a week after asking if I should cut this out.
I've never got any texts like that.
Tuesday at 1 a.m. Yeah, I don't think those well-versed voices were very cool, man.
Do you think?
You're closer than you think?
Do you think that was too offensive to the people of New York?
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
dude, you're
about
fine,
it.
fucking fine, dude.
And then these two guys who are, you know, these two Jordan Petersons over here are all like, you know, you're fine, dude, free speech.
Yeah.
Crying on the pod.
Yeah.
What you fail to misinterpret your
I'd like to call
hypothesis of your vocal inflection is not a representation of a species, but instead a highlight of a majority party. Do you understand? So your question of your voice isn't the issue. The issue is the intent of the left to weaken the male. Do you understand? The alpha male will talk however he needs to justify his explanation of his interior. Do you understand?
So-
Exteriorizing the interior is the subconscious consciously telling you that you are racist because you deserve to be as an alpha male.
So Jordan, talking like a duck is a sign of a strong masculine
It's certainly
personality.
it's the responsibility of the evolved Homo sapien who is better than the foul aquatic creature. The
thought
duck
that
can
homo was
fly,
going
swim,
otherwise.
and walk. You are already on equal playing ground. Do you understand?
Why are you crying, dude?
I don't like bread that much.
I'm on a podcast. Of course I'm going to cry. Where else does a man cry but in front of other men? A man who cries alone did not really cry. That's ejaculation, and a man doesn't do that. A man reserves his semen in the presence of other alpha males.
Dude, I do that all the time, dude.
Then you are a
Dude,
beta.
are you gonna get something from the Red Box or not?
I'm sorry, but I keep swiping my card and it won't. I tried the Apple Pay, but I can't do the Apple Pay because I have a Pixel.
Well, that's your own fault, dude.
And my bank account it doesn't do the Google.
You're failing society now.
No, what failed in society is the digitization of currency. Do you understand? Currency
No,
is
it's
not
cooler that way.
subconscious. It is a measurable, tactile thing that should move from the alpha to the beta. And then the
It's all-
beta uses that to produce more betas to service the male, so he can ejaculate with the red box
Everything's ones
rental
and
when he wants
zeros,
to.
dude.
I just want to rent Mega Ape. Please, for the love of God, get what you're gonna get and go the fuck home.
Well, your problem is getting a mega ape when
I
you
just
haven't
wanna
even
watch
started
Mega
with
Ape.
a small ape or a super ape. There are many levels of ape.
Yeah,
Ape-
we're on Mega. Anyway,
He said all that shit, and then he rented the last Mega Ape. It's fucked up, dude.
Damn.
he's gonna be so
I
disappointed.
hit the wrong button, but now this mega ape is assigned to me. And
If
it
you
is
don't
my
leave, I'm gonna charge you a late fee right now.
I have to protect the mega ape disc,
Wait, there's
which
a-
was entrusted to me.
Since when
All
are
right.
there attendants at the Red Box? Who's this guy?
Late fee.
Why is there a red box in your video store?
We're
It's a
doubling
self-
the money,
This
dude.
is just
it's a business
self-checkout.
plan.
This is
okay?
self-checkout. Why am I not getting a discount for doing the red box? Why are you here?
Also,
Why are you here?
It's a union thing. They got to press the buttons for you.
There's a little guy in all those red boxes, by the way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
tell you
classify that small person as a person. That person is below beta. I wouldn't be caught dead inside of a red box.
What do you want me to tell you?
Get a blue. Where those Blockbuster boxes go? Where did those go?
Hey, if you go 4 blocks down into
They
the
had
right,
they
there's
had
a
my
big
credit
wall.
card saved. I only had to scan.
I think Elon launched one of those into space.
All right, I'm gonna go home and
there's a
watch
red
Mega
box in
Ape,
space?
and when I come back, we're gonna have a discussion.
All right, sir. What
About
was your
the-
name again?
Dr. Jordan Peterson, MD,
Don't cry,
Alpha.
man.
All right.
You don't have to cry.
We'll be back. You tell us how Mega Ape was. I'll see you in 2 days. All right, Jordan. Thank you. All right. Our killer here tells LT, asks his lady if anyone knows he comes over here. She says, no, I don't fucking tell nobody shit. I'm no snitch.
Do you memorize all the episodes, Bones? It was verbatim, dude.
LT is bamboozled that Ducky here got the number to his lady's place and knows where he's at. What the fuck? All right, we glide on in to a man's office where he's listening to the sex show that was recently recorded by our lady friend Jane. She comes in and asks if she can use the Porsche.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
The Porsche. The doctor tells Jane to make plans
There's an extra syllable in there somewhere.
because he will be busy that night.
Porresch.
Porschehe.
I was spelling
Porsche.
your phonetic pronunciation.
You're wrong, Kron. I spelled it right.
Yeah, it's more how you say it.
And I heard Puppets. That's what you said.
Mhm.
All right, he says he's going to be busy this night. We see a ton of fucking tapes in this doctor's office. So this guy has a thing. Okay, this is his thing.
I guess that's their thing.
I
She
guess.
records the tapes and he listens to them.
I mean, you got this attractive lady here. What? I guess, you know.
Maybe his junk doesn't work. I don't know what's going on with these two. They're a weird couple.
They're just a couple figuring. It's a New York couple, man, you know? New York couples are weird.
You don't know how many of those tapes are just Seals and Croft, though.
You know how many of those tapes are just whale calls.
Oh no, I put the wrong tape in the answering machine. It's my wife coming. Oh no.
Gnarly ear hair on this guy, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I put the tape in with the toe sounds.
We join.
God.
You can still take the tape out. It's not too late.
It's in there. Oh no.
No, let it play through.
It's 20-minute long voice. It's a 20-minute long answering machine this guy's got.
We have to let it ring. Oh no.
It's 20 minutes of what, Kron? Can you do that sound again? We join in on Dr. Davis explaining the psychology of what and who he thinks this killer is. And he's explaining it to LT. He's got self-control, and he likes to play games. He's a peeper. He doesn't murder at random, and we're up against a very superior mind. Back on the mean streets of the city that never sleeps, Jane finds herself at a bar with some locals who have an interest in her underwear. They harass her, place a toe where it really shouldn't go without permission. Jane's not a big fan of this at first. Marcellus has silver toes. I think she likes it. I think she does end up liking it there, kind of, as the toe show goes on. But, yeah, check that out on your own. I won't go into too much detail.
You didn't. I thought you brought that clip, Perk. I thought that was one of the clips you had.
Well, me and
loaded up
Kron
for
were
us.
going to reenact it, but we decided it would. The show
Yeah,
you guys
was
Yeah, you
cost
guys-
was a little astronomical, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
The way we wanted to do it, if we didn't do it that way, just couldn't.
get the
just-
lighting right.
It's not worth it.
We met all week, but it just didn't turn.
Yeah, we did dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Should have
Blocked it
filmed
all
that.
out.
I mean, it was close.
I mean, Kron really couldn't stay tucked too long because he was getting hard. That's kind of what the main
Yeah,
issue
dude,
was.
I came in hard.
Raising off his seat a little bit.
Yeah. He was supposed to push it back enough to where it created the crease to where we could get the toe.
Okay,
in.
I'm sorry, Bones. I've got an innie, dude.
What?
Of course it's going to push me off the seat.
No, I'm saying if your cock is tucked underneath you and you're sitting on it, and it starts to fill up, then it'd act like a lever, right?
It's like a hydraulic system.
Yeah.
On the subway, we see another attractive lady that notices some fucking weirdo sitting by her.
We recognize
approaches
this
her.
guy though.
Who is this weirdo? Is it Fulci?
It's the Peep Show guy, right? And this guy was following, what's her name? Trench coat.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
It is.
weird looking guy.
It's like hot chicks and weird looking dudes, so it's actually kind of okay. Like you can kind of keep track of everybody.
Has it revealed that he's missing fingers yet?
Not yet.
Oh,
I don't think that's till he's got the chick tied up.
Or no, I think she sees his hand, right? Like on like he grabs something.
Yeah,
or she,
maybe he does grab the
And it's like
pole.
necrotic looking.
Yeah.
It's like all the reason to be scared of this dude in the world.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the hand from the beginning of the movie.
Fucking Werner Herzog from Jack Reacher.
It's a 5-star banger.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Thank
This
God
weird-
I still got my good hand.
This weirdo approaches.
I
Subway
can still
stops.
eat a New York slice the proper way.
I can still fold it.
You got to be able to fold it. You can't do that without a pinky.
New York slice gone wrong.
I worked for Quiznos for a little bit. That's how this happened. The subway stops. She runs, but he chases her. She runs till she can no. What the fuck did I write here?
Please.
Longer run.
Still thinking about toes.
Okay.
She runs until her toes stop working.
She can't anymore. and then quickly runs into Quacker's blade and is able to get away from him because he misses. We do get a American Werewolf in London joke here. She's kind of running through the subway, and then we see it on the marquee whenever she does get up to the streets.
It makes sense.
Also Nighthawks, I think.
Yeah.
It makes sense because John Landis also liked to murder people.
Hey, relax, dude.
Jamie, bleep that out.
She makes her way into a theater to hide, but her stalker grabs her from under the seat. She wiggles her way out, but gets sliced through when she enters the aisle.
Too bad this killer never thought of spinning his blades at 4,000 miles per hour. Raves John Landis.
Rotten Tomato certified. This is all a horrible dream. A nightmare. We see a man walk into a hospital. The man passes LT and tries to make his way to his lady's room. It turns out this is her boyfriend,
Do you guys,
Peter.
the first time you watch this, do you guys have an idea of who the killer is by this point?
No.
The Giallo, you can't really. It's like there's no way to really tell. It throws somebody at you every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things I liked about the first half was how many possible suspects they set up. And I might tell you later that an issue with it is how some of those things aren't addressed in the latter half. I think that could have built some more tension, particularly with one chess-playing character.
Yeah, Giallos always kind of follow the like Scooby-Doo theory of murderers, right? Like it could be anybody, and then there's always one extra guy at the end of the movie where they're like, hey, this is who it actually was.
Yeah. I can tell you that I was leaning towards the chick's husband. The phonophile or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, my answering machine's all messed up now.
Oh, no.
13 minutes of my wife masturbating in a theater.
How embarrassing. Hope I don't get a bill collector.
Her boyfriend makes sure she's okay. She says her leg hurts. Tells him about the nightmare that she had in the theater about him murdering her. LT and Dr. Davis have a conversation about the recent attack and her boyfriend's visit. He does inform Dr. Davis that all boroughs are being watched for the killer. We go back to Jane.
Whoa, all bros?
Look out, dude.
Boroughs.
Get out my fucking way, dude.
Fuck, can't keep an eye on me, bro.
You don't have probable cause, dude.
What
They're
do you
trying
mean
to
you're
take us
tailing?
down, bro.
You fucking tailing me, dude?
I know my
been
fucking
following me
rights.
for
I didn't
3
do shit,
blocks,
bro.
I know my
bro.
fucking rights, dude.
Bro.
Dude, lay off, man.
Listen, I don't want to fucking work out at Anytime Fitness, but it's the closest walkable gym, all right? Yeah, I'd like to go to Gold's. But you're slowing me down.
It's the standard, but
I'm never going to get a fucking squat rack. You keep me out here fucking questioning me and shit.
What, you're telling me it's illegal to fucking shred gnar now, dude?
They banned me from Planet after I set off the lunk alarm in every gym.
Yeah, wear it as a fucking badge of honor. That's right. Who likes purple, dude? Not me. Not since the 90s.
I wear long sleeves, not cut offs.
Prince, rest in peace, dude. Sister used to fucking play Prince constantly. Not for me, though. It's kind of wussy stuff, dude. I listen to, like, fucking Blink.
I don't know, dude.
Fucking
Pussy
Green Day.
Control is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Prince pretty cool.
Prince pretty cool, but you can't. Don't get
purple
caught.
Not for me.
No, can't do purple.
I'm gonna write that note as Bro York.
Yeah, it's probably the best Super Bowl halftime of all fucking time. But was I wearing purple at the time? No. Yes, you can play that guitar. I yelled at the TV. Yes, Prince, you can play the guitar. Do it. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Slide.
Where'd that guitar go, dude? He threw that guitar up in the air. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Still floating up there, dude.
Gun to my head. Favorite Super Bowl performance? Bruce Springsteen.
Quit lying, dude. Quit lying, dude. It's fucking U2. You told me last night.
No. You can't trust what I was saying.
Quit being a
dude.
fucking liar, dude. You said U2.
I'd had so much creatine that day.
All right, dude. I'm gonna cut in right now and just say Rihanna. Dude.
You're gonna go on the record saying that?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. I was dancing behind my girl. She's like grinding on me and stuff.
Yeah. But you're dumbass. You're dumbass. You were watching Rihanna on the screen. You looked behind the TV. You were trying to look at her backside, dude. You don't even know how fucking optics work.
Well, that's how hot she is, dude.
Yeah. You were like tugging on an HDMI and shit. Like, let me see that backside, Rihanna. Doesn't make any
I
sense,
heard
dude.
her. I had 8K, dude.
You can't flip an image, dude. We didn't have 8K by that point.
It was last year.
Listen, dude, we've had 8K hardware, but they're not broadcasting in 8K, okay?
Should.
Dude, they took off 8K compatible on the PS5. It's not possible, bro.
Yeah, no, you got to pay $800 for a Pro. What am I going to do? Go to GameStop, get $200 for my PS5?
If you're not watching the Super Bowl on the PS5 Pro, I'm not coming over.
Well, I guess you're not coming to my house this year. Fuck, dude. It's depressing.
I can't
gonna
believe
do
Prince has
wings.
torn us apart again.
I was going to do wings, guys.
Oh, dude, I love Paul McCartney.
Best Super Bowl show.
Fucking Band on the Run, dude.
Killer.
Jane, she gets an hourly rate motel with some John Doe. Back at the hospital, the girl says sorry to her boyfriend for all this trouble. Her boyfriend says she was very lucky and asked what the police asked her about. She says, they just asked me to describe the guy that chased me. She said he had 2 fingers missing on his right hand. This girl's name is Faye, and we take a pee break. Welcome back, 5D Army. We're smack dab in the middle of the New York fucking Ripper from 1982. Directed by Fulci. We got Perk with us. Perk, tell the people where they can find you.
Where can they find me? Just search Guys Got a Gotti on YouTube. It may or may not bring up the show. If it does, congrats.
Can I ask you a question, Perk?
Sure.
On Guys Got a Gotti, do you guys do the fuck that, it's the Hustler minute?
Oh, hell yeah.
My dudes, I bring you... I'm going to go with Ava. A-V-A.
Yeah.
Now,
Wow.
About to rotate my screen.
this is, I would say, probably one of the more tame cards of my pack. And I thought, well, New York Ripper already got a lot of naked ladies. So what's the most reserved card I could find? And that was Ava.
I mean, from her pose, though, she looks like she could be in a seedy theater.
That's true. She's just waiting for a man to extend out his foot.
I think I'm more turned on.
Let me get you some statistics here. 34, 22, 33. God, I hate those odd numbers. Pick one.
I'll gamble on them, baby.
She is 5'5", 113 pounds. And she loves the odd numbers. She's born in 1972. Hustler layout, November 1992. 20-year-old Ava. Works
That's
as a
my
clerk.
birth year.
Feel old, Dan?
That's my soulmate. He
Hello, Ava.
said, what year was it? Was she born?
She was born 1972. She was Hustler Layout November 1992.
Died 1993.
Oh, dude.
20-year-old Ava works as a clerk for a lingerie store in Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh,
Oh, shit,
North Carolina.
that's right.
You're in our thoughts and prayers.
That's just over the way from me.
However, as one of the finalists for Hustler's 1992 Beaver Hunt Grand Prize, bigger things may be waiting for her. For explicit one-on-one with other girls, call 1-800-775-5885. Have your credit card ready. Lines are open.
Also,
We
Dan,
We
Dan,
ain't gonna
she,
pay you for the beaver hunt. You get a great exposure.
Straddling an office chair there.
Dan, she didn't OD. She was stabbed in the vagina with a broken bottle.
That's got to be the
Same-
most
same
brutal
thing.
kill on 5DR, right?
The broken bottle?
Yeah.
Not the one that we're coming up to?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's not on the show yet, so we'll reassess at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I
Nice.
guess you do kind of like every third, you kind of like award the most brutal kill.
You talking about LT's working girl?
Kitty.
You think that's worse than the broken bottle?
I think the broken bottles probably were. I mean, Kitty's is probably longer.
It's torturous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Kitty the eyeball one? Because I think that's the worst.
No, Kitty's a razor blade.
Yeah.
Does he get her eyeball? I don't
Somebody
think-
gets
I
their
don't- I
eyeball
think
at
he
the
gets
end of
her
this movie.
face, but I don't think it's the eyeball.
Am I losing my
Somebody
mind?
gets their
He
fucking
her
eyeball cut at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
I don't really remember their names.
Maybe.
Mm.
Just the sound they make when they die.
It's easier when you don't give them names. So,
You could do more in the evenings. Multiples.
because it's like they're not real people.
Yeah, women aren't real people.
To identify with a moniker
Fuck.
implies that you have status, and you do not have status.
Move out of the way of the red box, old man.
I'm here to return Mega Ape. Beautiful picture.
Finally, I can
We've
read
had
it
a
now.
line of fucking people waiting for that thing.
And I cut the line as the alpha.
Okay,
What do you-
what'd you think of Mega?
Do you
do you
guys
mean
sell
you left the disc at
Visine?
home?
Do you sell Visine?
Yeah, man, we're at a fucking Kroger. Go in.
What the fuck is a Kroger?
Yeah, what the fuck is a Kroger?
God damn it.
This guy gets it. Me and Russell
I'm on this
Brand had a
guy's side.
prayer circle, and I'm exhausted and dehydrated. Does anybody have a tushy I could use?
Like a
you don't
travel
want to use
version?
the one I'm using.
Go through those saddle doors. What do you call them?
I never.
Is the travel tushy, is that just you took a water bottle and you poked a hole in the cap?
I seen the ad for that the other day, and I was like, who the fuck is buying that?
What, a bottle cap?
No, the
Bidet?
travel tushy.
There is one?
Yeah, there's a travel tushy. It looks
So-
like a fucking accordion you spray on your ass.
It's a little short piece of garden hose.
So you fill that up at the water
it's
fountain
like a-
before you go into the public restroom?
You bring your own water, I guess. Like, where would you carry it if you're a guy?
Not the New York airport. I couldn't bring mine in there.
If I can't fit it in my wallet, I'm not carrying it.
You got to empty it out first, and then you can refill it once you get past security.
What do you fill it with? The clean toilet water before you shit in the toilet?
You use whatever water you want. You don't got to use the toilet water.
Oh, man, you don't know what's in. They've been telling me that there's all kinds of shit in water nowadays, like plastic and stuff.
I mean, the
They're
water's
telling
right
me my
there.
toilet
Perk.
paper's giving me cancer. I don't know.
I'm not putting
I don't know what the fuck to do
fluoride up
anymore.
there. That's for cavities,
Wait,
but
wait.
not that cavity.
Toilet paper's giving me cancer?
Yeah, because they bleach it and use chemicals in it, so you should probably buy bamboo.
Damn.
You know what? If your ass can't handle toilet paper, Just get off the earth already.
But guess what? I can't grow bamboo because it'll take over and everybody will get mad at me. But I'm trying not to get ass cancer.
I'm growing this bamboo. My neighbors are yelling at me night and day. I yell back at them. It's for my ass.
Bamboo grows in a cylindrical stalk. I call it a poop shoot. You get it?
Just root it around up in there.
Viet Cong used to sharpen these motherfuckers and dip them in shit. Try to stab us. Brutal fucking enemy, dude.
Jokes on them. I kind of liked it.
That's fucking combat.
I don't know how not to get off now.
Nam changes a man. And I did kind of like it.
It's where I got my pilot's license. It's where I met John Landis.
They started doing it, and I never got sick again. Because there's no chemicals in the bamboo.
All right, baby. Now jam that bamboo up my ass.
My first gig was flying on the Twilight Zone. I kind of blacked out. I don't remember what happened.
You know what the first ingredient in Agent Orange is? It's not bamboo. You cancel-riddled motherfuckers.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking chemist. Do you want a hot dog or not?
Yeah, I'll take one. Can you put everything but ketchup on there?
What are you, from Chicago?
Second City, Chi-Town, baby. Back at the hotel in New York fucking City. Jane is getting tied up and ready to record another sex session. Her John Doe here starts getting touchy, but stops and goes and turns the music up. Ladies, public service announcement. If a guy ever stops and goes to turn the music up, run. They're probably going to fucking kill you.
Or he's farting.
That's what that means. No, I don't. No. If you're tying a chick up to a bed, you could fart in front of her, I think.
Well,
You like what you're hearing, baby? This is the Jerky Boys.
No, trust me. If we turn it up louder, you'll be able to hear the Fibonacci sequence. And this is Tool. Yeah, you'll love it.
hey, tread lightly, buddy.
I spent $442 on this vinyl, and we're going to listen. So are we going to Vegas?
If they play, yes. Yes.
Are you talking about the Sphere?
Yeah. Of course. I want to go multiple times. Yes.
Karan, pack your suitcase.
I'd go just to see a show at the Sphere, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Eagles are playing for like 6 months. You want to see that shit?
God.
You want to
They-
see
they-
just another tequila sunrise, dude?
They took an intermission at the 3-hour show I saw them at 10 years ago.
Well, you got to take
Saw
it
the
easy.
Eagles? You saw the Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bones, get this guy out of
It's just Eagles.
Androids and the Eagles.
I was in the pit, dude.
That's what the tour was called.
I was in the pit for Eagles,
Life
brother.
in the fast lane, bro.
You wouldn't believe it, man. We were passing Metamucil like it was nothing.
Also, they're looking for jobs and everybody's retired.
This Metamucil's so goddamn effective. There's no way I don't have toilet paper cancer. No way.
Thanks for Tushy for supporting this week. It won't give you ass cancer. It'll just push fluoride and plastics into your butt. All right, our John, he turns his music up. He makes a phone call. We cut back to Dr. Davis picking up some hunk magazines. Yeah.
We were all looking for one particular mag, right? But I think it was a little early.
I paused and I didn't see it.
Completed.
Completed what?
Dan said he paused and completed when these magazines popped up.
This would be like the third time.
Just the kind of half obscured view of a magazine is all it takes.
Mm-hmm. Dan, are you more of a honcho guy or a blue boy guy?
I'm a blue boy type of
Yeah,
guy.
I thought that about you, dude.
I'm a blue boy man.
You call your boner Eiffel 65, right?
Yeah.
Those were the names of the magazines, Perk.
How do you know?
I'd have to say I'm a Jugs man.
I paused and wrote them down. Trying to find them on the Internet Archive, dude.
Looking for torrents.
That's a gift I don't want sent
It's
to my
research.
house, so don't do that.
Well, I found a lot on eBay, and they're heading your way.
Fuck. I have so many things to hide from my children.
No, you don't understand. I'm archiving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a historian.
This is for the future.
This is Daddy's job.
I am wearing my 5DR shirt, and when I was brushing the boy's teeth tonight before bed, he was like, "Daddy."
It's really sweet that you brush Kron's teeth.
Dude, he bites the toothbrush.
He can't
all
get
the
those
time.
back molars.
Yeah, but Dan
His
does it
gag
with
reflex.
Dan does it with just a bamboo shoot, so I don't get mouth cancer.
Yeah.
You pull that brush out and it's already all frayed and...
Mm-hmm.
God, I just replaced this thing.
Dan, stand up a little bit. Let me see that shirt. I haven't seen that shirt in a while.
Hold on, my note is 5DR cures cancer.
You
Stand up,
can't do that.
Stand up for Daddy.
We'll get flagged for Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, Daddy likes that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We see the Joy Trail,
Dan.
and that's why we don't have a video podcast.
That's why we should have video podcast.
Yeah, why aren't you guys showing your dicks on Guys Gotta Gotti already?
Perk's throwing up. Yeah, when are we going to see those Gotti dicks, dude?
Once a Patreon hits.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay $2. I'll create some emails.
I'll pay 2 Patreons to see the dicks.
Hey, charge me $2. Utah, give me $2. Utah.
I would
Give me
pay
2.
for 3, but one of your dicks I don't like.
I'm not going to tell you.
I'll leave
which
it up
one.
to you guys to decide.
You guys vote. All right. Jane and her John Doe, they're taking a little break from all this lovemaking. A DJ on the radio station says that the Warriors kill... No. He informs everybody that the Ripper is about and gives some information out that he only has 2 fingers missing. I don't know how the fuck he would find this out, but
Good luck out there, poppers.
The DJ?
yeah.
I'm sure the police put that in the report.
Yeah, but don't the police want to like hold on to some information so whenever like a suspect gives them information, they didn't put that out?
Nah, like they might withhold like actual information from like a crime scene or the victim or whatever, but identifiers you want out. That's a pretty specific thing that you would...
You sound like you've been through this.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I get fucking stopped every time I'm trying to lift, man.
All you cool cats bopping down to Coney Island, look out for a bad mother trucker missing 2 fingers.
He will cut you, slice you, and dice you. Good luck, Warriors.
And now here's
All right.
We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
Trouble in the Suez.
Now, all you boppers, that was Billy Joel. Now get ready for 1 week by the Bare Naked Ladies. It's been... All right. He gives out the information that this dude's missing 2 fingers. Jane hears this on the radio, and she looks down, and her John, who's sleeping, is missing 2 fucking fingers. Holy shit. What are the odds?
I got a guy stuck in me right now missing 2 fingers.
You think sexually she wasn't satisfied because he was missing the 2 fingers?
She did think the fist was a little small.
She's like, that's... Huh. Obviously, you weren't a professional arm wrestler. You guys all right?
Nah, it's those type of gaps that make editing a fucking chore,
Easy?
man.
Hey, you
There's
keep that
nothing
one
there.
Yeah, keep that one.
I'm
but
trying
cuddle the other
to
one.
call them out a little bit more often, too.
I'm just trying to check on my buddies to make sure they're all right through this process. We never have done that.
Doing
you know?
great. I'm glad Perk's here. I'm having fun.
Kron, you've been a little too quiet tonight.
That's fair.
should
I
perk
should
up.
probably mute for a little bit. Let Kron
No.
get some.
I picked and chose. People are going to be like, Kron fucking crushed this episode, dude.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
As your attorney, Kron, you can speak up as much as you want.
Thank you.
We will deal with the ramifications in court.
My voice may or may not be hurting from a particular impression, so I may actually ease up.
All right, she knows she has to escape here. But she also knows that this guy's fucking sleeping, and she has to be as quiet as possible. She doesn't want to wake this dude's ass up. Jane struggles quietly. She finally gets one hand free. The Ripper is going in and out of sleep. He must be having a dream or a nightmare. Who knows? Jane gets her other hand free. She gets dressed real quick, tries to unlock the door. She does. She makes a run for it. She goes down to another door and starts banging on it. Nobody answers. She then has to pass the room again to get to the elevator, which doesn't work. She didn't wait that long, if you ask me. But she has to pass the room again, and the door is still open. So we get a nice moment here of the door kind of creaking open, and we see the Ripper still sleeping in the bed. Jane dashes past the door into the hall, but as she goes for the stairs, she runs into the Ripper's blade and an opera of duck quacks. Yeah, so I kind of tied that opera in there. Yeah,
Kind of insulting to the opera, but okay.
I'm a professional podcaster. LT is breaking the news about Jane to the guy who likes to put his lady masturbating on his phone recorder. Kron?
Oh no. How am I going to get more tapes? Oh. I like to call my answering machine when I'm at work and listen to them. Oh no.
Jane's mad. She's like, I missed brunch with my mother because you kept calling.
Oh no, I digitized all of them and put them on YouTube. Oh no.
I'm also making money from YouTube now. I'm not just a successful banker.
Careful, man. Those YouTube guys, they're falling like fucking flies.
Why?
They're
Diddy?
all
I
they're
know.
all sex pests and Nazis and shit.
Yeah.
They came for the Try Guys, they'll come for you.
I mean, come to 5DR. We need the exposure.
Yeah, we've been upfront with our shittiness.
Yeah.
We're not.
That's probably why they don't like us.
We don't do fake reaction faces, bold letters.
I mean, we did a whole category where we spoke in British accents. I mean,
Yeah. Imagine
how the
this
fuck did we
face.
not get a letter?
This face, and it says cancer-free bamboo.
You got cancer? Stick bamboo up your ass. Cured.
Maybe like I uploaded all my wife's porn tapes to the.
Yeah. That's a good one, Perk.
I think Fulci's bringing out the best in us, and I think maybe we should continue.
The episode? Go ahead, Dan. Whenever you're ready.
LT asks how well he knew his wife. The doctor listens in on Jane's last recorded session. The doc says that Jane and him had an open relationship.
What'd that sound like, by the way, Kron? This evidence is
LT.
useless.
She's always rubbing up against the speaker and shit.
Yeah, that's the best part. You guys don't get it.
Yeah, that's it though, right? LT thanks the doctor and says that because of Jane's recorded session, they now have the Ripper's identity. Yeah, he names some fucking guy. I don't know how. How did I miss that?
Probably not.
Okay. I was like, nobody said a name or anything. Back at Dr. Davis's office, secretary finds some odd photos on his desk. He scares her and asks why she's snooping around. It's friendly, and she asks more questions about the Ripper. He tells her not to accept rides from any dudes with 2 fingers missing. We get some POV
They
shots.
tip bad.
Probably just good advice anyway.
We get some POV shots of someone going through a room and a lady yelling that she doesn't know the guy, to leave her alone. We got a ton of smut mags. We got heroin needles. We got a penis pipe. They give the evidence to LT, and he questions the lady in the apartment. She doesn't know anything.
What are you doing with that pipe? Are you
Sky's the limit, dude.
smoking first and then banging later?
I think it's more, you bang once, then you say, hey, let's get high. And then you're like, look at this. And then
Bro, I swear this thing gets you higher than anything else.
and then he or she is like, oh, shit.
Your pipe stinks, dude.
Why does it smell like must?
Smells like your bamboo sticks, dude.
I don't think I want to smoke the resin out of that, dude.
I mean, it does taste good.
Dude, it's like your pipe reminds me of summer camp for some reason. I don't know. It's weird.
This pipe smells like gym class. All right, Faye, if you remember her, she's Peter's girlfriend. She's in the hospital. She got attacked by the Ripper, but he wasn't successful.
Oh, you mean like the main character of this movie that's introduced halfway?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's Italian, man. Come on. Faye finally gets out of the hospital, and her boyfriend Peter, he takes her to her place. Her boyfriend makes some dumb speech about determination, and you got to be somebody. They get interrupted by Dr.
Yeah,
Davis.
a real Jordan Peterson, this guy.
Yeah.
Dr. Davis, he comes in and checks on Faye.
This over
Lego
here,
toys.
these are my Legos. You don't touch those. There's a mini
Why not?
fridge that you're allowed to open, but I keep stock. I will tally it.
Why are we at his house?
This is
Hey, I just can't.
I
Old
legally
man, for the last time, I'm trying to rent Jumanji 2. I know we're in your home. Please step aside.
I'm not done with it. I'm analyzing Kevin Hart and The Rock. These are pure manifestations of will. Okay?
Judging by the screen, it looks like you've cried all over this thing anyway. I don't want it.
I cry with such ferocity. It's almost as though, like you, maybe when you don't cry for a few days, and that first initial cry, it pops out a little further. My cries do that. My cries are Peter North when I tear up. And when I see...
What is that reference? I don't understand that reference.
When I see Jack Black, a man who is manifestation and pure justification, I cry.
Every time you see Jack Black.
Why wouldn't you?
What about when you listen to Tenacious D? Like
Why
his
would I
voice
lose?
or just
I wouldn't
visual?
listen to that filth. I watch
Did
him.
the
I don't
Minecraft trailer
listen.
make you cry?
He is Steve.
How you feeling about Bowser?
I don't watch Italian things. That's fascism. I once played Mario
Not
Kart with
now.
my child and then wrote a dissertation on how shells should be used as bombing and not in fun
Nope.
games.
Nobody had sex with you. Stop lying.
Dude, you'd love New York Ripper.
I
There's
cried on
nothing
top.
Italian
I
about it.
cried on top of my wife, and 7 months later, I had a beautiful boy.
7.
A little early.
Is she still around?
My wife?
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
I'm just asking.
Ask in a different way because your question is it's nonsensical.
She left you, right?
Who is she in the equation?
Your wife. Right? She's gone. I don't see her around here.
In the eyes
We've
of
come
in
to
the
get
eyes of
Mega Ape
God,
and Jumanji 2.
in the eyes
Hand
of
it
God,
over.
I cried over a woman and a beautiful boy came out. And he can't play Mario Kart and he can't
Dude,
touch
just
my
get out of the way.
Legos.
I'll get Skyscraper. I don't care. Just let me get Skyscraper.
Perk,
please.
show this guy a fucking picture of Jack Black. Let's get the fuck
Skyscraper
outta here.
fucking sucks ass. It smells like your bong.
Yeah, but it gets you high as hell, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a weird looking pipe over there.
That's for alphas.
I see.
And I call that my weed and feed.
You smoke weed, dude?
Yeah, why not? I'm cool. Where do you think I come up with this fucking jargon?
I was kind of wondering.
Yeah. Throw on a fucking tool, sit around. Can't wait to see him at the Spear.
You got tickets?
Be first in line. Joe Rogan will get him. It's going to be me and Tom Segura.
I don't.
Bert can't come. Bert is not a man.
Yeah, he's a woman.
He cries though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he cries alone. I don't understand why you don't understand. I don't understand why I'm still doing this.
Dan, you're gonna have
This is supposed to be giallo.
Dan, you're gonna have to take advantage of one of these gaps and go into the rest
The
of the
editing
plot.
on
dude.
this is going to be ridiculous.
Maybe this one. This would be a good one. Why don't you go back to
Dr.
the movie?
Davis checks in on the young couple here to check on Faye's leg. Dr. Davis asks if Faye is 100% on the identity of the guy that attacked her. We cut to someone making a phone call, then back to Faye and Peter making out. It's you, baby. Her boyfriend leaves and she immediately heads upstairs. She kind of She's getting some clues here. Dr. Davis and LT, they discuss the case again. Davis says he thinks Faye is holding information from them. Davis goes into his psychological bullshit about the killer again. So right now in the movie, they're kind of making you believe maybe it's Dr. Davis, but now they're kind of pushing it over to like, oh, maybe it's Faye that is the Ripper. We don't know yet. Stay tuned. I might fucking tell you. Faye is heading upstairs at her boyfriend's place, and while this is going on, someone approaches the house. Faye opens the door to a room at the top of the stairs. We see a shit ton of dolls. I think Kron
perked up.
I mean, backdoor doll selection, Dan.
There might be some puppets in there too if you look close enough.
Hinting at a season 3 category, no doubt.
I never said that. I'm just stating the facts here. But she hears, I think a window break or something downstairs, but she doesn't give a fuck about this, and she keeps exploring the room. She finds some paperwork from the hospital that she was staying at. Someone shuts the power off to the house and heads upstairs towards Faye. The person enters the room, but Faye is hid under the bed. This person leaves. Faye comes out from under the bed, and the Ripper strikes. Bitch. Faye's boyfriend bursts into the room and runs upstairs, but the Ripper meets him halfway and slams into him, knocks him down the stairs, and runs. Later that night, LT investigates what went on with Faye and Peter. Peter's pissed because he could have stopped him. Or he could have been there sooner, but the police stopped him to investigate him when he was on his way back to his place. LT says, call me if anything goes down. Back on the mean streets.
Does he leave the number to his hooker to, if you need me, call my hooker. She'll know where to find me.
She'll dox me.
You can find me here.
She doesn't give out that information. You know that. Back on the mean streets, the search continues for the Ripper. We got a helicopter in the sky. LT checks in on the investigation. They get a call from the Ripper again. LT answers, and the Ripper wants to dedicate a kill to him. They try tracking the Ripper's phone call. LT baits him a little. Just keeps him talking. The police finally pick up the location, but Quacks says he's got a friend of LT's with him. The New York Police Department. They go into a hot pursuit for the Ripper. They arrive at this dock.
I love
along
this
with LT.
point of these long episodes where we're just trying to get through plot. And we're just like no bits.
Yeah, we're
Just
race to the end of this thing.
Kron, are you like me where every other thing he says you think of something and you're like, no, push it away. Push it away.
We're too far in.
I want to hear it.
No.
No, go ahead.
Perk, what's it like watching the fucking sausage get made? It's gotta be weird. Huh?
This is great.
Okay.
You get to see all kind of details that don't make the cut, or you know what? Maybe they do. I don't know.
They're subtle, but they're there.
I'll have to listen and find out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can play back your solo audio while the episode's going. And
LT arrives at the dock, but it's just... Is it a walkie-talkie or a cell phone?
It's 1982. I think that answers.
yeah, Dan.
It is Italy, too. Yeah, it's a walkie-talkie. No Ripper. He just connected the walkie-talkie on the phone that was on the fucking payphone.
Wait,
A payphone, younger generation, is a box. With
It's like a cell phone, but attached to a cord.
Stuck to a place.
did he push off like whole fucking roll of dimes into that thing too?
Had to have.
Yeah.
A lira.
So he's obviously rich.
He's got
access to
payphone money, dude.
coins.
I mean, Scrooge McDuck is really racing to the top of the suspect list.
I heard he was cutting bitches up. That's what the news said. Direct quote.
I heard it on the radio right before "Fix You" by Coldplay.
Did you see that he was like announcing they were going to do 12 albums and that was it? And I was like, you should have stopped like 7 ago, dude. No offense to any Coldplay
I
fans.
remember after like 4 or 5 albums, they were like, "We're going to take a break for a while. We're going to be gone," and then
I didn't know they had an album after whatever the album after Viva La Vida was.
I'm to the point where I couldn't tell you what any of those albums are called. One of those, I think, only really got a bump because Obama liked it. I'm being 100% serious. I think like it was on his list of like media from that year, and then it got a bump.
You think 1982? I think this is 1982. Obama's end of year movie list. Check out
New York Ripper. Yeah,
Oh, God.
Michelle, we've come pretty far. You've gotten to know me.
Now's the time.
Now, let me be clear. This isn't a representation of my thoughts, but I'd like to show you something.
It's a time capsule of a place. I think it's very interesting. It's reprehensible, but very good.
It speaks volumes.
Joe recommended it.
Come on,
He walked past the production.
Come on, man. Give me back my New York Ripper VHS. Come on, man.
Come on, man. It's just good, clean fun.
I won't get the razor blade out. Come on. I sounded more like George W. Bush there.
Me and Corn Pop sitting in his basement, smoking on his smelly pipe. Come on, man.
Lazy Joe, watching Fulci. I prefer Dario Argento.
Argento and Fulci. You kind of have to choose. You can't like both. No, you can't like both.
The late, great Dario Argento.
Trump seems like he would have New York Ripper just playing on repeat in the like Oval
Yeah.
Office.
You have like the super edit of all his favorite scenes.
Yeah, only the toe scenes.
Yeah.
New York Ripper and fucking Bloodsport just
What is left when you cut out the action of Bloodsport? Like 5 less minutes?
Forrest Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you cut out the not action? I don't know if I said that.
I knew what you meant, though. Yeah.
we join.
It's like 82 minutes or something.
Yeah. Speaking of 82, continue, Dan.
We join the Ripper, who has Kitty tied up. Now, this is LT's lady. The Ripper starts to torture Kitty with a razor blade, and he puts this razor blade in all sorts of places. LT is very upset. He hits Kitty's stomach. He opens her up pretty good. She screams. LT finally comes back to reality and heads towards Kitty's place, but the Ripper continues to slice her. LT finally gets there as he drives through New York traffic, honking his horn.
Not very safe just holding that blade. Get like a utility knife or something.
Yeah.
It's 82. I mean,
Yeah, get a Milwaukee Fastback down at the Home Depot and
You only hold the blade like that when you're trying to steal the tag off of your neighbor's license plate, you know? Because you forgot.
Done that a few
Damn,
times.
I thought it was an even year. DMV joke.
Missouri specific one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I got to do mine every single year.
Oh, sorry, Tennessee.
Yeah, I do mine. Yeah, every year.
Oh, I'm on an odd, so I do every 2.
Yeah. Well, it's like your model year. It's very confusing.
All right, he makes his way up the fire escape because the fucking door's not working. New York, am I right? But he finds Kitty dead.
I do think that's a fun shot. Him running in there, him climbing up on that fire escape and climbing up. We haven't really talked about like the technical aspects of this. It's a competent and confidently made movie. And I will say that about the 3 Giallo picks that we had. Like, for my problems with opera, I feel like in that episode I even talked about like very competent, some great compositions in opera, killer nun, very effective. And in this, I think you get good atmosphere of New York.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about
loose,
it, but like all the 42nd Street stuff is great.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're just like walking around on the streets.
Yeah.
And
I got so caught up doing dumb jokes and stuff. You know, it's not just a movie podcast. Sometimes we like goof around.
We know how to have a good time. All right, we got Dr. David. He's calling checkmate as he's playing some chess. And a dead body in a creek. A dead man. LT is back at the morgue, and the man's dead body that we seen, well, just before this. He's getting news on that. The coroner says this guy's been dead for 8 days. LT freaks the fuck out, and he's like, "There's no way. Like, he killed Kitty 4 days ago. There's no way he can be dead eight days ago." So this makes LT realize, like, oh shit, this isn't the Ripper. We see a lady head into the hospital. LT is meeting with Dr. Davis again for more advice. He goes into more of a psychological fucking theory about what the Ripper is.
This is where I was anticipating, like, the doctor's sort of appreciation or analysis to start to make LT think that he's them. Because I think the intent for the viewer is to also think, like, is he the Ripper?
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of a missed opportunity for it to be another red herring. Or at least an engagement in that red herring.
yeah, I feel like this one doesn't have any like strong red herrings. It's just kind of like throwing people at you. Probably the biggest being Two Finger Guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they present this scene. I mean, this is like towards the end of the movie, but I feel like it's presented as like, here's what the killer actually is. But it's like all the dialogue is like he uses this duck voice because he's insane. It's like, yeah, I've been watching the previous runtime of the movie. I could have got
that much.
I could have got to that conclusion as well, Doc.
Dr. Davis does do the whole, like, maybe this is a woman theory as well for LT. We see a lady visiting a little girl in a hospital. She only has one arm. There are duck toys and shit all over this room. She's actually listening to the nurse read her a duck story. The lady goes on her way, walks home. But on the way, she notices a mark on the wall. She has a flashback of when Faye was attacked. Holy shit, this is Faye Majors. We cut to Dr. Davis and LT. They're walking down the street, and he explains that he did some research on Faye and that she suffers from hallucinations. LT says she's had her... LT says he's had her tailed all day because he also suspects something from Faye.
I do like that little through line of him telling the doctor, like, you think so little of us. We've been doing that. And it's kind of lazy, but it is fun for him to be able to say, like, I think he does it 3 or 4 times. Like, no, we're already following her. We're already doing this. Like,
the burrows are being watched
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Watch out, bro. They're watching us.
Faye comes home to Peter. She starts making him dinner.
I get it.
Yeah, you cut off my sex.
Gotta get through. We've got to get through the other 12 paragraphs of Dan's plot.
Bro, we gotta get through. All right,
Gotta
back at the
get through, yeah.
hospital. Dr. Davis and LT get the rundown on the one-armed girl. She only has a limited time left, guys. Ronald McDonald, make a wish. She's gonna die. Her parents had her committed, but they never visit her. Dr. Davis comes to the conclusion that something might be happening at Faye and Peter's place. Back at Peter's place, Faye finds a knife with the tip missing and has another flashback of her being attacked that night. Peter's doing some fucking math on his chalkboard in his room and gets a call from the Ripper. Faye hangs up on the phone, but so does Peter at the same time. Peter's starting to put it all together. We see one of the knives is missing. Peter sees Faye head upstairs and yells, "Don't go into Susie's room." As he enters the room, Faye stabs him a few times and falls down the stairs. Or he falls down the stairs. Faye heads down towards Peter, who appears dead. He jumps up, grabs her, and starts with the quacks, dudes. It was Peter the whole fucking time. But before he can stab Faye, LT shoots this dude on the side of the face. Looks great. LT takes Faye. I guess they're taking her to the hospital to see Susie. I don't know. On the way there, she tells the story of how she figured it all out. Dr. Davis continues the psychological wrap-up of the Ripper and why he did what he did. Susie calls her dad, but no one answers. She cries, "That's New York fucking City, baby." The end of the New York Ripper from 1982.
we did it.
I love that they just shoot him in the cheek or whatever. It's like not even like it's not that satisfying of a headshot, but it looks great and it's just so jarring, and they don't really give you much of a like an ending of Peter. They're just like, nah, he's done.
Sequel?
Yeah, you would have expected like an exploding cantaloupe from Fulci at the very end of this thing. Well, he's like on top of her too when he shoots, right?
Yeah, he's about to stab her.
I just imagine they shoot him and then the cop is like, "All right, ma'am, you can go back to your cooking and cleaning now."
This
He's done.
isn't
He's
Boston.
done. All right,
Cry.
ratings on this thing.
No, Kron, you got to hit us with that research.
This movie was released in 1982 and is directed by Fulci. How's
This
that
movie
working?
Was
Well, did
released
you have to-
March.
Did you read books to find that out?
I got it, dude. I go deep.
It was released March 4th of 1982 in Italy. It was released in 1984 in America. I didn't have any budgets. It did make a box office of 1.4 million lira, I guess.
It's not real.
In Italy.
It's not real currency. It doesn't.
It's no more because it's the euro. At the cinema that week, or that month, because it's 1982, you could catch Porky's, you could catch Diner, and you could catch Richard Pryor live. Well, if it was a movie, you could go watch it.
Sounds like a month of jerking off at the theaters.
This was released in 1982 in Italy and later in the United States in 84. It was also banned in the United Kingdom until 2002, which was edited. I don't think it came out fully until like 2009, unedited. Shot in 8 weeks, and that's basically about it. A lot of the info is just about the UK band because it was considered on video nasty and all that shit.
Well, there's more information out there, but it's all in Italian.
Yeah, I don't have the translator on my...
This movie is simply too nasty.
By God, man.
But that's all I got for upon further research, gentlemen, for the
Please,
New York Ripper.
let's watch For Your Eyes Only again.
It's an underrated more, man. Some good stuff in there.
Rate my box.
Ratings. I'm going to give Bones 3.0. I'm going to give Perk 4.0. How's that sound?
Kron 3.0. Perk 3.5. You're up, Perk.
Let's see. Kron 3.0, Bones 2.5.
I'm going Bones 3.0. Kron is a 3.5. Perk a 4.0.
All right, dudes. The New York Ripper. I think I figured out Fulci's thing as I was watching this. Every woman he casts is a 9, a 10. Every guy he casts looks like he crawled out of a ashtray inside of an asshole. But I don't know. They work. I mean, the mystery of the movie is kind of whatever. The kills are absolutely insane. Like most of the Fulci stuff I've seen, the dude does not shy away from giving you blood and guts. I feel like watching Fulci, it's like what you imagine every single Grindhouse movie is going to be. It is that level of like depravity and insanity and, you know, sheer bloodshed on the screen, and nobody really does it the way he does it. Like I said, I feel like the storyline is whatever on this thing. I could take it or leave it. But there's a lot of artistry in what the guy does. I'm a 3.5 on New York Ripper.
This is softcore porn, right? And I've come around. I'm okay with it. I think for me to make a fair, true assessment of GIALLO, I would have to watch more. But I think I'm able to sort of infer enough. And I think I get it. It is simply a vessel for you to get titillated, see some extreme violence. I hope it's to just get it out of your system, right? I fear that it verges on kind of pushing into areas of primarily the fucking male psyche that I'm sort of glad it's more of a subdued cult thing, right? That's a positive, but I'm happy that it exists. I think there's confidence in the filmmaking. I think they are very well aware of the target audience, delivering on their promises. From a structural story standpoint, it's pretty bad. I was honestly kind of let down that it was like, well, I have no way of fucking figuring out this mystery in sort of the first half of it. You don't even introduce your killer and your main victim until the halfway point. And even on the second watch, I was still sort of confused by the story. And then we even mentioned that I would see a brutal kill and then go, well, that's got to be the worst kill, right? And then the next one. And so it at least it builds up in that way. I was weirdly entertained. I don't feel good about that. I've got some soul searching to do, but a 3.0 from Bones on the New York Ripper.
So yeah, the New York Ripper, it's gnarly. It kind of takes you through the dirt and the grime, and you come out the other side, and you don't really know if you're better for it. And I think it's intentional. Fulci's kind of like I think his like moniker was the God. No way, I might be mixing that up with Herschel Gordon Lewis. But he was like a gore guy, and had that reputation. And I think to some extent, this is him kind of reacting to that and kind of pushing back on maybe people enjoying him too much, and maybe to varying levels of success. I don't know. There's also like, it was weirdly inconclusive, his Wikipedia biography, where he may or may not have had a daughter who died in a car crash or was handicapped, and like kind of mirrors the killer's intent or motives in this. So there's like a weird kind of exercising his I guess frustrations through this movie, if that's true. So I think there's more to it than like the weird, very brutal sadist stuff. But yeah, it's still enjoyable, for how nasty it is. And a very tough one to, even be your third giallo to watch, I would say. But I think it's so competent, and it looks great, and doesn't necessarily have the story. I don't know that many gialli have like amazing stories. They're all kind of like guessing games essentially, but I got to land on a 4 with this.
Thank you, Perk.
Perk, real quick. This says the Godfather of Gore may refer to either Herschel Gordon Lewis, Lucio Fulci, or Tom Savini.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was one or the other, or if there was another name.
Thank you, Perk. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on 5 Day Rentals here. The New York Ripper, 1982, Fulci, Giallo. Thank you, friends, for enduring that. And thank you for enjoying it. If Fulci hates women, I love it. That's not the way you should start a review, right? No, but it is said that he is a woman hater. And yeah, you know, a lot of his work, you can probably agree with that. It's brutal. That's why I picked it. Yeah, if you can make it to this Fulci, I think you could make it through his other stuff and probably have more of more popular stuff, I think you could probably have a good appreciation for just with straight horror almost with what he does. But yeah, story not that great. I do like how they kind of throw a lot of people at you and kind of, at least he pushes it some other ways. I think they did rewrite the script maybe like a week out before they started filming. So I think Fulci thought it was too. He had some issue with. He's like, it's a story that I don't even fucking know what I read, but he had an issue with the goddamn. Not the pace of it, but like it was. I guess he thought it was lame or some shit, like the way it ended, from what I read. But yeah, they changed that all up. Like I said, man, this is. I think you watch it just for the entertainment of holy shit, like Bones said, that's got to be the worst one, but it just continues to escalate, and you're like, how the fuck was this allowed to even be filmed and shown in anywhere? But you know, sometimes you need that in your life. Sometimes you just need to sit back and watch some brutal stuff and. You know, don't act out on it or anything, guys. Don't do that. It's wrong. But it's a 4.0 for me. I enjoy it every time. Ever since I watched it, I was like, holy shit, like this is crazy. And yeah, it's like I said, you could definitely find some better movies that he does, but New York Ripper is, I think it's your kind of your graduation patch. Like, all right, like you're a Fulci fan now. Go at it.
I don't know if I'd say
All
fan.
right.
Or, as I like to say after finishing a Fulci movie, nobody does it better.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Perk.
That's also Spy Who Loved Me. If you were trying to connect it to For Your Eyes Only, it's not it, but it's okay. Carly Simon, great album cover. Check it out.
New York Ripper would have an average score from the four of us of 3.63.
God damn.
This would land at number 49 on the big list. This would currently be right below The Northman and right above Mad Max Fury Road.
It's ahead of Fury Road?
Yes, it's ahead of Fury Road.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Good.
I'm on the right side of history. I like
But
women.
You're on the wrong side of the big list, dude.
I threw The Northman on a few days ago.
Did you slap your dick?
Now I fell the fuck asleep.
Yeah.
God damn.
I still
Took me
haven't
3
watched
months
it.
to rewatch that thing.
Yeah. Kron, you and I got a point. Perk is on the board with a 0.5. And I have to ask, did we add your guys' points from Kill or None last week?
What did we get? 1?
Yeah.
I got a point for that.
I just want to be fair.
All right. Ending scores are Kron 11.5, Bones 12, Dan 12, Perk 0.5.
Every half point counts.
Yeah.
Mhm. You can still come back on this one, dude. I believe in you.
You will.
All right. Quickly now. Eat, fuck, kill. Perk, you said you did watch opera.
Oh, we said toes, I thought.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Slice, dice,
toe
and
is
toe.
fuck.
Slice, dice, toe.
Slice, dice, toe. Who wants to kick us off here?
Yeah, I need somebody to go first.
All right, I'll go first here. I'm going to say Slice is Mary. So everybody stick to that. And I'm going to pick opera. I think it's a bit more polished, a bit more something you could live with for a long time. I'm going to give toe to New York Ripper. Sometimes you feel like getting a little down and dirty, and that's what that movie's there for. And sadly, I'm going to dice Killer Nun. But I hate losing two great parts of that movie. Next up.
Sorry, I'm writing down just to confirm he set the tone. Slice is marry, dice is kill, toe is fuck. Bones
That's correct.
is going to toe New York Ripper. I'm going to slice Killer Nun. Sorry, Kron, I must dice opera.
Perk, you want to go or you want me to?
I'll go. I am going to toe opera. I enjoy that movie, but I enjoy that's not even the right word. I like looking that's still not right. There's no good way to say this. I'm slicing New York Ripper and dicing Killer Nun. Sorry, Bones.
That's okay. It's not a real Giallo anyway, you said.
It's not bad by any means.
Yeah, sometimes these are tough.
Yeah, I think I'm with Perk here. I'm gonna slice that Ripper. I'm towing that opera, and I'm gonna dice that Nun.
Dan, we gotta go.
Get us the hell out of here.
Where the fuck we going? Where you taking me?
Quit setting fucking records. It's not gonna happen. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you punk motherfuckers. If you're on social media, get your fucking ass over to Threads, Letterboxd, and Instagram. That's where you can find 5 Day Rentals. Follow us there. If you're on Apple or Spotify, please rate, review the show. It helps us bring us to Jesus fuck. It helps us bring the show to more people for world domination, because that's what we want. But if you really want to fuck with us, there is a Discord link on every episode that drops every Wednesday on 5 Day Rentals. The link works now.
Join the butthole chat.
Yeah. Perk's in there. You can fucking yell at him for all the stupid shit he said on this episode. You can praise Bones for all his voice work. And you could tell Karan to speak up maybe a little more.
Wait, that was Bones doing all that?
Yeah.
I only talk about Belatro in the Discord now, Dan.
God damn it. Join Belatro and fucking chat with Karan about it. He'll give you...
Wait, show your screen right now. Show your screen right now.
He's going to push it.
Let me just unlock my phone.
If you got any questions, reviews, you want to fucking tell us to fuck off, please email us at 5dayrentalspodcast@gmail.com. Perk, thank you once again for joining us. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for having me. I had a blast.
Love
Any
guys
excuse
gotta
to watch
got it.
Fulci is a good reason.
But other than that, New York, let's hear it, baby. New York.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about Boston.
Look out, Bobbers. There's a Ripper with missing 2 fingers out there.
Oh, baby. You
I
know,
like it raw.
we know we needed that shower after that Giallo category.
French Stewart, was that French Stewart? I think he tried to grab my ass.
Huh?
He
The
grabbed mine.
little squinty guy.
Yeah.
Wait, if French Stewart tries to grab your ass, that's like a paradox.
You think he was
Right?
mad that we didn't cover French movies?
That's a different
Just
guy.
Italian?
You mean
We'll
to
bring
tell
him
me
back.
I'm the one who does all the voices, and Perk is doing French Stewart?
You think there's an Italian Stewart?
What is going on? There's got to be. There's one for every country. But they're not in the country they're named for. That's why we got stuck with French.
Mm-hmm.
American Stewart is over in fucking Djibouti.
Portuguese Stewart in Italy he's a nasty guy. He makes he makes his movies in America though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. That's where the money's at.
Yeah. Shooting in Georgia, getting those tax funds.
Man, I got to ask y'all, did y'all's summer dicks ever did they come in yet?
Still
Nah,
got it.
not this year.
It's still warm out here.
Yeah.
I mean I thought mine would have come in by now. I mean, maybe I don't. No, never mind. Yeah, it came in. It did.
You know what? It happens to some guys. It's okay.
This is like 2 weeks
Well-
for me.
Climate change, man. It's fucking up the summer dick.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't talk about that at the VP debate.
I feel like if you are regularly sunning your asshole, your dick soaks up a lot of the UV anyway.
Isn't that bad though?
No.
No.
Only if your hole is covered in microplastics. Because then if it gets superheated,
You got to keep it aerated.
yeah. You
I
got
need
to
to stop using regular toilet paper.
Yeah, you got to tushy, then you got to waddle out, then you got to sun the beehole. Yeah.
Thanks for not saying butthole on the podcast. I don't want to get in trouble.
You know, sometimes I choose my words poorly. Sometimes I choose my voices horribly. Sometimes it's on purpose.
What about when you choose a category?
When I choose a category, let me tell you this. Season 2, loosey-goosey, baby. I tried to play the room, tried to feel out the vibe. I tried to balance the season. Kron, if you feel as though I ruined your final category of Season 2 with my Mega Ape pick, I am deeply sorry. That was not my intention. And no, it's good. Nothing, just a slight head nod. So I'm hoping that not even it's good or...
I acknowledge the words that you're speaking right now.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
It would have been fun to watch a good animal attack movie,
Okay.
not a digital ape.
I thought it made for
But
a
whatever.
fun episode. Nice breezy episode. Dan, I don't need to apologize to you. Wet ass Busey, the rage baby.
That was killer.
Mhm.
Beautiful category. So, end of season 2, Bones' final category. You might get a little something at the end of the year, but we will be taking a break, and whether or not we come back it's not a certainty, right? We don't know what time we have in the world. There's a particular franchise.
Wait, hold on. Are you going to kill yourself?
Yeah. There's a particular franchise that is known, it's notorious for ending with so-and-so will return.
Damn, I don't want to do the Lord of the
Oh
Rings.
God, is this a Batman category?
No. Batman will always live on. But sometimes, depending on what actor decides to play the role, they might decide that they want to kill off the character, but that doesn't matter because there are 25 films in his official canon. I'm doing it. It's time. I don't know how much time I got left before I kill myself. And I want my buddies to deep dive into the world of global espionage. I call this category Double O Hell Yeah. We are doing the Eon Bonds, the 25 official Bond releases. That does not include Never Say Never Again. And I'm sorry, Kron, it does not include the David Niven Casino Royale.
But it doesn't include the Woody Allen one?
That's the David Niven one.
Oh, damn it. But I can still pick it?
No.
How does math work in your head?
It's a job.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think the question, can I still pick it, is necessarily a mathematical problem.
okay, let's
It is kind of testing the logics of the question.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. You guys are quiet. I was expecting a little bit.
We have to pick a Bond movie?
Yeah, we're doing Bond, baby.
Yeah, this is another super restrictive category.
Yeah, there's
We got to get away from these.
there's like slightly more Bond movies than there are non-full moon puppet movies.
I mean, if you compare this slate of movies to any movie with someone named Pete or Kidman, the discrepancy is incredible.
I feel like this is on par with a Direction Erection.
Yeah. And we've talked about how limiting those are.
But I like Direction Erections.
All right.
Oh, thank you, man.
We'll watch Moonraker, whatever.
I'm giving you the opportunity to cover Moonraker, man.
We will. That's what I'm going to pick.
What if I pick it?
I would just say hold on. I would say hold on because I do think that it would. I'm not restricting you to this. If you guys work this, I'm going Connery. Okay? If possible to go kind of in release order, that might be cool. I'm not saying you got to do Live and Let Die and Man with a Golden Gun right after. We don't have to do that. I'm just, if they're some sort of cohesive order or at least enough separation. So if Dan were to pick a Dalton or a Brosnan and then Kron, you come back to more, that's totally fine. I don't want to be restrictive that way, but it might be cool to work that out. I'm doing Connery. I think this is the most 5DR of his movies. We're going to 1971. Diamonds Are Forever.
Does he tow a chick in that one?
Like with a foot or like toes her car?
I was thinking foot.
No,
I mean, I'm
no.
kind of ruined now. If this movie doesn't feature a dude towing a chick, I don't know. if I
I'm
can
trying
do
to
this
actually
podcast.
fucking lighten up the mood a little bit. Like, here's a guy who loves women. He's no Fulci, you know?
I think the guy who was towing that lady loves women.
I don't know. God,
Most
the
people
fucking
wouldn't do
air
that
got
with their
sucked out of this room. I'm sorry. I thought
I want to know how Kron spells towing.
TOEIN apostrophe.
That's right. You're going Connery.
okay, cool. All right, we'll see you next week for
Bones, have I watched? I feel like I've watched Diamonds Are Forever. I think there's only one Connery I haven't watched.
I don't think you
That's when he came back.
I don't think you have it logged. Yes, this is after On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh, maybe I haven't. Sorry, I gotta exit out of
Belatra.
Death Proof.
Oh.
Can I pick? Yeah. Can I pick The Rock?
No, that's not a fucking
I'm
Bond movie.
kind of tempted to
Kind
allow
of.
it, but I fear like if I say yes, then you're going to say, well, if you approve The Rock, I should pick. that.
Okay, that's
Bones,
perfect because this is my
Exercise
next.
your restraint. You can say no.
No, I
This is-
was
this
really
is my
made.
next one, yeah.
I was really made to feel bad on the show and off the show about the Mega 8 pick, and
I just said I didn't.
it's kind of a bummer. And even like this, I was kind of anticipating like a little bit more like antagonistic. Oh my gosh, But like the kind of nothing response is actually sadder than a antagonistic one.
I am looking forward to this. I've never seen. Did you say Diamonds Are Forever?
Yeah.
Is that what your pick? Yeah, I haven't seen that one, and I probably haven't seen most Bonds. I've seen like a handful. Probably the most I haven't seen is probably Roger Moore.
Honestly, it's just too late in the night, Bones. I'll blow you up on text tomorrow.
Okay.
tell you how angry I am.
I'll be honest. You gave some hints throughout the process that we would be limited and all that.
Yeah,
And
I
I
knew this is what we
figured-
were doing.
I figured the Bond is not enough 2 was maybe coming back. So I was kind of like half right.
Yeah, there's been some hints, some not so subtle, but
Mm-hmm. I already knew we were doing this as the last category.
Is this going to end with you like disemboweling yourself on cam and it auto uploads to YouTube or something?
I think, Kron, you need to go full Bond here. Maybe start with Doctor No.
I'm not watching 25 movies.
You don't have to watch 25 movies.
Puppet
You just
Master
have to watch
rules. You
3.
got to watch everything
Well,
in
4.
between.
I'll watch the rest of the Puppet Masters I haven't seen.
you could probably watch the rest of the Puppet Masters in the time it would take you to watch 2 Bonds. So
Mm-hmm.
There's
I don't
got to be a
mind Bond,
Puppet Master
so.
cut that like cuts out all the redundant movie.
there's
Yeah, all the setup in the fucking first 15 minutes of every film.
So the other 2 have made mention that they don't think that they've seen this. Kron, have not seen Diamonds Are Forever?
There's very few Bond movies I have seen. This is not one of them.
I am legitimately excited for you to watch this one. It is peak camp. Connery is like phoning it in, but still incredible. It's Bond in so many weird, wacky situations.
You'll have a good time with Bond,
Yeah.
Kron. Especially a Connery one.
Well, I'm picking
Please.
Moonraker, so I don't know what you're picking, Dan, but
Please tell me it's not one of these video nasties.
I'm picking Moonraker, dude.
all right, you pick it, and then I'll pick a different one.
You can
I'm not going to pick Moonraker. This lines it right up, dude. Diamonds Are Forever is my next. I make my way through Bond very slowly. So
Yeah.
This is my next one
And
to
then-
watch.
You could pick Live and Let Die and knock that out. You could
Paul McCartney
you could
again.
do a Dalton or a Brosnan and space it out and then let Kron do Moonraker. Totally feasible.
We'll see.
There's so
can't
many
dig
options.
too
There's
much,
24
so.
movies for you to pick from.
Plus the Woody Allen one. There's one more.
Come back next
Thinking
week.
of, Solace.
Double O hell yeah. The Eon Bonds. For Laundry Dan, for Kron Howard, for special guest, French Stewart. I'm Bones. Good night and good luck.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
Well,
You like what you're hearing, baby? This is the Jerky Boys.